over to Maine.
You guys ready for a joke?
Hold on. Not quite.
Come on.
Very close. Very close.
I got one good one right here. You guys are gonna groan.
All right. Okay. Go for it.
All right, you ready? What has 5 toes but isn't your foot? My foot. Nothing. I got nothing. Ooh. Oh, if you want to go with that one, hold on 1 second. I got another one.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Owl.
Owl who?
Yes, they do.
I like that. That's a good one. Did you guys hear about the restaurant on the moon? It has great food, but no atmosphere. Let's see, where's that one I want to do? Here it goes. I lost 25% of my roof last night. Oof. All right. Well, since we've gotten into that, are we running our commercial?
Yeah, we're running the commercial.
All right. So you know what? Since we've gotten into this and everyone's all loosey goosey and happy, as you guys should know, we're an Arcana Forge affiliate, and let's talk about our Arcana Forge Masters Toolkit program, the same one we use on our maps. As you guys have been watching, it's awesome. If you use the code word Mushroom Tips, all one word, you can get $5 off the Master Toolkit on either the Fantasy or Sci-Fi Starter Pack. And also, you can also check out that 14-day free trial and take advantage of that. Now, Arcana Forge is a one-time payment with no subscription fee. It can be used fully offline. You can install it on an unlimited number of devices with one purchase. It's easy to import and manage your own content. You can build fully animated maps with real-time lighting, which is great. They look freaking awesome. You can hook up a TV or projector and play in person. Manage your campaign with the linkable note system. You can set the scene with immersive audio, like we usually do with. Brad, shout out some of those guys. I can't remember their names.
Music D20.
White Bat or whatever, I think is one of them.
White Bat is our opening and closing music.
Right, there we go. It's full commercially licensed, so you can export those maps and actually do stuff. And I don't think that Wizards of the West Coast can actually charge you for that, unless you're making over $750,000. But you might have to check into that, but just don't tell. It's touchscreen compatible for use with physical minis. And all in all, just use the code word Mushroom Tips, all one word, for $5 off the Master Toolkit on either Fantasy or Sci-Fi Starter Pack. Yeah. And go check it out at arcaforge.com if you guys want. Does anybody have one more joke?
I don't have one, sorry.
Nobody? Why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because then they'd be bagels. Yeah, Arcana Forge is no joke, everybody. Check it out.
They are not, and they're actually releasing the new public version tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, check
so
it out.
big update to all of the UI, so that's going to be good.
Sweet.
I just want to. I got all of this merch this week. I am wearing one of my new Unleash the Archers t-shirts, and I finally got my Boy of the Year cup, so I'm quite chuffed with that.
So that's your new merch, and what are they from? All from Arcana Forge, because Arcana Forge is no joke. They're awesome guys. Thank you,
Unleash the Archers is a Canadian metal band.
There you go.
Boy of the Year comes from Baseless Speculation.
From what?
Baseless Speculation, a podcast. The BS Boys. They talk about upcoming movies and stuff.
I would have thought it was from Bim Bam. My brother and me.
Oh. Look at that, we're just dropping names all over the place.
Yeah.
Any of those guys, if you hear us, feel free to drop our name as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What is our name again? Magic Mushrooms Mead,
yeah? Yeah, Magic Mushrooms Mead.
Magic Mushrooms Mead. Check it out.
And speaking of, welcome back.
Maybe we should put ands in there, just so we stop getting those YouTube.
Magic.
YouTube.
It
Comments.
won't matter.
That's the point, though. Come on.
It won't matter to them.
Magic ampersand mushrooms ampersand.
Ampersand.
Yeah.
Ampersand.
Yeah, but
I like
I thought half the point of the name was to leave a little bit of ambiguity that it might be magic mushrooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's biting us in the ass. So.
Yeah,
So who's,
the comments are
Who's
biting us in
peeing
the
or,
ass, yeah.
or pouring a glass of water right
Oh, that was me.
now? Yeah, I was like, you left your mic
Oh.
on while you went to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry.
Just-
I didn't. No, that was
okay.
me getting water.
It always sounds like that.
Water.
He's just got his pee jug, right?
Let's see. Yeah.
Water.
That's really like.
True MLG gamer with his pee jug.
Wasn't that in Naked Gun where he had that whole fucking thing? That might be a
Oh,
little
that
little
was
too
pretty
old
good.
for everybody. Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
First one or 22
With
and
the
a
hot
half.
mic and he goes,
Hey, Rush Dark Shadow, thanks for the follow.
Yeah,
Alright.
awesome.
But
I hope you're real.
before we got sidetracked on is Connor peeing or pouring a glass of water.
That could be a new thing every time. You know. If you guys
Peeing or
guess
pouring water.
Then we can go and we can send you guys some stickers for Magic Mushrooms and Mead.
Welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. This is episode 65, the operating room.
Or maybe.
Hey, Acquisitions Inc. Nice. That's where we got Rush Dark Shadow from. Green Flame.
Yeah. Nice.
So previously on, the Fringe department of Baldur's Gate University has been going through the necropolis of Ythryn. They came across a big dome, which happened to be a zoo of various magically created creatures.
We spent way too long in it.
They
I'm
spent
still mad nobody let me
way,
take a panda.
way too long. I did not expect you guys to take so long.
Neither did I. But it seems
That's
to take
that's
forever.
why last episode was called the Tower of Necromancy, and then you didn't leave the zoo. So
Like, you should have known us, though. Like,
I should have.
You
I
cuddly
should have.
animals in front of us. We're gonna dick around for a session.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
Squirrel.
Right.
Squirrel.
And having taken, you guys only took a regular long rest, right?
Sure.
Like a quick long rest, not the full rest.
Yes, correct.
Yes,
We took
right.
the regular long rest short.
Yes, with the
Oh,
little
So we got our
crystal.
spells back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got spells and stuff back.
Perfect.
And you can roll for HP. And where we left off last game, I had actually just read you guys this box text. A short conical tower supported by arched buttresses stands on the edge of the city. On the outward facing side of the tower is an eerie, glowing arcane symbol, which half of you recognize immediately as the symbol for necromancy. And there's a metal door leading into the base of the tower.
Are we gonna check that door for traps? Or for runes or anything like that?
Are you going to?
Yeah. I can actually roll now. Won't take 10
Wicked.
minutes. That is going to be investigation. Boom, natural 20. No. 14.
What happened to our goat friend?
We didn't go
He
back.
returned
Oh, he
through
left,
the
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't expect him to stick around or anything. I just didn't remember exactly what happened to him at the end of things.
Yeah, he left.
I don't think he was too happy that his buddy got killed, but he
Well,
says
that-
they didn't care. They didn't have names. So
They don't have names, so yeah.
Yeah, they're almost the equivalent of constructs.
He was pretty much
Sounds
saying that, but you could kind of tell that they're probably together, right?
Well, I mean, we found something similar in the city here, right, where they were making humanoid constructs from that one machine, right? So
Hmm.
Yeah, but was that a goat man? No, they're just kind of like the Whatever happened? Did that one die that we had? We had a
Yeah. It got
Yeah.
shot out of the air, I believe, because
Yeah.
we picked the flying one.
Yeah. Didn't do us too good. Oh well.
Yep.
It's all good. All right. So did I find anything?
What was your roll? 14, and you were looking for traps?
Traps or runes that suggest that there's like magic on the door, that sort of thing. You know, something that might kill us.
Okay. That is not pulling up anything.
I'll,
you- yeah.
sorry. I was just gonna say, I wanted to turn to our ride along and be like, so, what can we expect inside of the tower?
Just gonna wipe some glue off his face. And mud
He
blast
says
Probably.
probably similar to anywhere else. Destroyed.
Dilapidated and corrupted from its original use. Excellent. So there's gonna be a lot of dead shit in for everyone. Be ready.
She's gonna feel right at home.
So, Deckard, as you're checking for any
Traps, right?
traps and stuff, you do have to get a little close, and you do notice that you're hearing some scuttling from the other side of the door.
Do I think that scuttling sounds like bugs? Like
Could
a
be.
giant bug? Can I think about it? Do a history or our history check or Arcana?
That would be nature.
Or would I have to nature? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna tell you guys. Hey guys, you hear that? Sounds like there's some scuttling happening. I think it might be. I have no idea what that it is. So, hey Lilith, you're probably good at nature. What does that sound like? One of your friend bugs? There.
16?
It would have
I
to
don't know
be
if that-
a big bug to be sounding like that.
Well, we already found one of those, whatchamacallem, it's in here. I remember as.
One of those, crazy.
Yeah.
Is there any
headlighter bugs.
is there any room under the door or anything?
No. It's built to keep the, place warm when it's flying thousands of feet in the air, so
Are there any windows?
they're not.
Interesting. Well, screw it. I will go and you know how they open the door in Scooby-Doo movies where they open the door and poke their head
Poke
through?
their head through.
That's essentially what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You give.
I will give right away to him.
You give
But I also
Deckard a
bet-
little shove.
Just
And,
just give him a little shoulder push. Just handle it.
creep.
Be a bitch about this. Come on, just open the door.
So,
Nah,
are you poking your head in, or are you opening it all the way?
just
I want to be able to see. I guess I want to get enough of my body into the room, or into the doorway that I can see the room.
He might,
But
he
I
might as
want
well
to be able
open the
to.
door.
Yeah.
As he's doing
Yeah.
You're
that,
so
I'm gonna,
big.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw
I mean,
that.
true.
I'm gonna
You
throw my
basically have to
grip in
open the
front of
door in order to do that, because it's, how most doors are open up when they're alongside the long wall. So the wall going like that, the door will be opening towards the wall. This one's opening opposite. So with the door,
it's a
you're
short
basically
hall.
in a short hall until you get to the other side of the door, and then you're, okay, now I'm in the room.
So
Which
is that
you can
part
sort
of
of
the
see
module?
here.
Or did
I'm
you
gonna-
just accidentally do that to the door and Brad, you're
A
like,
little
yeah,
both.
I don't feel like fixing it.
It's both. Nope, it's all on me actually, because there's no door on here. Oh no, there is. Haha! It wasn't just me. The doorknob is on the right hand side as well, where the wall is.
Well, you could have just flipped
They're
it
known
around.
for necromancy, not for building.
Exactly.
right?
They're necromancers. What do they know about building?
They
Well,
probably
it'd
got some
be-
like zombie to put the door on, and they're like, well, that's good enough.
It's the left-hand path door, is what it is.
So
If you guys are familiar with that, I don't know if anybody wants to look up occult stuff, but left-hand path, check it out.
No, I've been watching a lot of alien stuff lately, though.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna barrel roll away because I figure something's gonna attack him. Just one space over to the left there.
I know it's
This
off
is
topic,
so-
but I have to say, the millions of people out there that are like, "Oh, I'm in contact with the Pleiadians, and they're giving me a big, nice hug and shit, and telling me that they're my contact for Earth." What a load of shit, man! It's
Hey,
so
man.
stupid.
You know what you should do? Some DMT and then go talk to them.
Are
Go talk to what, the machine elf?
the lights?
Machine elves, some aliens, the mantis aliens. That's a lot of the ones that people see around there.
Unlike
I
you
like how
guys,
everyone's reincarnated from like Cleopatra or like
Yeah,
Napoleon.
that too. It's
Yeah.
like a million. You see those, like, they have conventions and stuff. There's always like 500 like Joan of Arcs and like a million Napoleons. Yeah. Nobody comes back
Exactly.
as Hitler though. Strangely, right?
Exactly, right?
You know, you guys
Unlike
are
you-
talking about that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, unlike you fools, I appreciate our new Emperor of Man, Henry Cavill.
Yes, I do too. But I wouldn't say that he's reincarnated Hitler because I like him. So.
Who could they get to play the Emperor of Mankind? He's a real skeletal looking guy.
I mean, it depends on when they're setting the actual storyline for the show. I mean, like, I would be okay if they didn't have anyone portray the Emperor Man if they put it in the current 40k universe, and just left the Emperor out of it.
What is that? 30? That's the 30k universe, right?
Yeah, we'd be talking 30k when
With
the Emperor's
the before the Traitor Legions and all that.
Yeah. pre-heresy.
So how about William Defoe for the Emperor? He needs to be a skeletal guy, right? He'd probably be badass. But anyway,
Wouldn't have
I
to
was
put
gonna
much makeup on.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
I was gonna say I watched this thing. I can't.
Actually-
I'll have to figure out and find it later. But
William
these people-
Defoe could be Malkador. Really, he'd
True.
do really well in that.
Anyway,
So
since
I
you're
see
talking
that.
about people
I
coming
see
back,
that Lilith is the only person who's noticed what's going on here, and everyone else is talking Warhammer.
Oh,
I've noticed the room as well. Yeah,
is that like a little happy face slime?
That we will
there's
get to
happiness.
right away.
I like it.
Opening this door in the wonky way that it is, a caustic smell assaults your nose as you enter the circular chamber. Gray and disembodied hands skitter across the room, which is lit by an eerie green glow. There are some chairs that actually this wall shouldn't be blocking light. It's a half wall, I believe. So there are chairs neatly arranged around the room, some containing seated bodies missing their hands. Various pieces of surgical equipment sit on tables and shelves around the room. A one-eyed creature is strapped to a blood-stained bed in the center right of the room. And near the table, a brain floats in a liquid-filled cylinder with a crude happy face painted on the glass.
Man, must be what Dahmer's place smelled like. When he was there.
Oh my god. I was literally just listening to a true crime podcast where they were going over Dahmer.
Did you watch the series? It was pretty good on
No.
Netflix. I feel like a guy with glasses is going to walk out and tell us that we're going to watch some movies with him in the other room now.
Yikes.
Uh,
I will enter the tower, walking to the end of the wall, and specifically, I am crushing that hand. I will step on it and crush it.
okay. You step on that hand. You are heavy, so you break all the bones, so it's useless now. So
Does the creature on the table look like
there's
what
somebody on a couch.
The
Nothics.
Or the
so
Nothics,
I'm
yes,
just
sorry.
gonna
This
cover
Nothic
my
is.
camera because I have pizza.
Yep,
You
go
wanna,
ahead.
like, watch
Sure,
me
sure.
Oh,
eat?
don't worry.
We'll get
I'm
way more people.
I do that every time I eat too. That's
Yeah.
why I just disappear. It's because I'm stuffing food into my face.
Just so you guys know, I put something in the chat thing. So what I'm going to talk about there. If you've ever heard of the Final Fantasy house, you should check it out.
I
You wanna
actually
talk-
have.
Talk about
That's
insane people,
old.
reincarnated video game characters. is what these people
It's
do.
pretty ridiculous, yeah.
Woo!
A little mental illness, but that's cool.
So,
you know?
Well,
As you don't
actually,
hurt
it was very
anybody, I guess.
disturbing, but anyway,
Oh.
I'll go. I guess I'll poke my head in.
Nothing is attacking.
nothing appears to be attacking.
But the creature on the table appears to be a Nothic, right?
It
Well,
is
you know.
definitely a Nothic.
I kind of
So,
want to see what they're gonna do to it.
this
I know Nothics are evil, right?
they are, I believe they are technically evil.
I know that they're psychic
Okay.
guys, right?
There's one
Yeah.
extremely important thing in this room. Iggy's gonna go to that bowl of fruit. Is that like actually fruit? Like
It is
non-water?
wax fruit.
Oh, okay.
You should
I was
totally
like,
could
wow,
see you
this
taking
is
a
some
bite of
amazing.
it.
This is like some amazing necromancy. If they'd like kept fruit fresh for 10,000 years.
Did we watch Iggy go and take a bite of it and put it back? Charlie
Yeah. Well,
nonchalant.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a sleight of hand to take a bite, see if nobody notices.
Yeah.
Lilith will her as well.
It's like that scene in Arrested Development where Charlize Theron tries eating
Yeah.
the banana.
Yeah, I think you guys saw that. I was just like,
So,
however, I will search at the bottom. Is there anything in there?
you find some wax grapes. You want to try those too?
No, I just thought there might be something secretly hidden. And I'll look under the bottom of the bowl to see if there's a butt.
There is not. So
Yeah.
the brain in the jar does speak.
I want to go tap on the glass like tapping on a fish tank.
So one of the hands starts puts down something, and he says, "Oh, thank you, right, Glamia." As you start walking up, and he, "Oh my, Left Ythryn, can you please put a kettle on for our guests?" And one of the hands on its two fingers, like thing from Adam's Family,
Yeah.
goes
Oh,
and
so-
starts to make tea.
Were these
Very
hands
stale
doing
tea.
things in the room at the time?
Oh
I
yeah,
bet you these are all
there's
hands
16,
that
well
never
15 now after you stepped on it. They are all
Okay.
over.
Well,
And-
if the hands were actively moving, I probably would have not stepped on it then.
Okay. Well, I'll just do a
I thought it was just like a dead hand laying on the floor.
no.
No. Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of like you walking in there and just seeing one and just stomping it mid, like it running past.
I mean, yeah, you know
That's what I
No,
was thinking was
yeah,
happening.
I am okay with it. You know what? I'm okay.
Okay.
I am okay.
it
with
seems quite in character and pretty badass.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there,
gonna kill one of your hands. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
is there any rhyme or reason to the blood? Could it be suggested that these are all hands of the previous necromancers?
Well, you did notice that the all of the seated corpses are missing hands. None of them have hands.
Do they have clothes or is it all rotted away?
It's all rotted away.
Are they mummified?
Pretty much, yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask the brain in the jar. Is this a vivisection? I walk to the Nothic.
He says, "Well, I'm trying to create another, a friend for myself. Yes.
Oh, is this a
I-
lobotomy?
Oh,
If he wants a friend,
somewhat.
he could
I
come
need
with
to-
us.
I need to remove the brain and make sure that it is transferred into the jar over there successfully.
Oh my god!
To
I know something about removing brains
There you go. You can
and
totally help
transferring
him.
them.
okay.
I'm gonna say, ask him his name. Maybe
He
it's
says,
the guy
"Oh,
we're looking
I
for."
have-
Do you
done
know
this before.
the ritual of brain transfer?"
I don't know that ritual. I know that I've done it before myself.
He
What did I do? I did the abnormal brain though. I did
Yeah.
a dead brain to life though, not
Yeah.
a live brain to
Abby
life.
normal.
Yeah, fascinating.
So he kind of floats and turns, and a book in the wall, one of the crawling claws runs up to it and pulls a book off the shelf and says, "Here, the ritual is in there. If you want to study up and help me, that would be
Absolutely.
wonderful."
I'll start studying that as these guys do what they need to do then.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
look at the brain. So is the jar floating itself too?
The jar is actually not floating. It is on it's on a cart with wheels, and he is able to, within the jar, move, kind of bump against the glass so that it turns the cart.
Okay.
And he also has one of the crawling claws connected, another crawling claw connected to it, presumably for walking it around the room.
Oh my god. This dude's kind of a savage. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, so, what is your name?
Oh, hi, I'm
Brain.
Lawrence.
Is that chick's husband?
Lawrence what?
Just Lawrence.
Maybe
How-
he's got
how
more
did
of it
you,
written on the back, like his
how did-
underwear or something.
Yeah, on the back of his brain tank,
Yeah.
his last name. How did you find yourself in this situation?
It's been a long time. I don't exactly remember my former life. And yes. Yes. And one thing I missed, the cart is wearing a lab coat. So he's got a lab coat, and he's kind of sat on top of it to hold it so that it moves around with the cart.
He's basically trying to imply that he make himself a makeshift body from a stool.
Basically, yeah. So I'm tossing something to you there, Ryan. I guess.
Can I go to the books and start checking them out?
Yes. There we go. So sent you something, Ryan, which is what you can pretty easily figure out. Maybe I should take out the DCs from there. There we go. You probably already saw them, but whatever.
I did, but I got to see what I have in stock. However, if we can wait an hour, I can. Let's see. What do I have for? I'd have to. I could bind myself to the. What the hell's it called? The wand of binding.
Okay.
And then I should be able to use that fairly easily to hold monster on him.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to work for an hour or so. I would do that. So if you guys want to do whatever.
So you are looking through the books, you said.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going through all of them. Whichever ones that look like they might be the most important.
So you are finding where is,
if they have any Harlequin romances, I'll take them, and I'll probably just write my name in it that I wrote it, that sort of thing.
I need to find where exactly that is. Okay, it's elsewhere. So the majority of what you find are basically just treatises on necromancy and how it is not necessarily an evil act depending on how you use it, yada yada yada. The ones that are intact, that is.
Are there any other ones that look fantastically special? Because I got an hour to be going all around.
Oh
the
yeah,
place checking everything.
you do find one. Let me find which one it is. There is a handout that I need to give you. There we go. One of them you open up and a piece of paper falls out. Very carefully folded, still in an envelope which has a broken wax seal on it that is the arcane symbol of illusion. And whichever one Irva was. I can't remember where she came from. And I need to find you and drop.
It's not illusion.
Right. I think it was enchantment.
It is.
You want to bring me in the room, Brad?
Oh, it was transmutation? Yes, you're in the room. What would you like to do in this room?
You're right.
You got an hour.
Oh, I didn't see myself in the room.
Oh, sorry, I didn't move you in. Sorry.
In the necromancy books as well with
Okay.
Deckard, since I have successfully brought people back from the dead.
That is true. And are you able to read that letter there?
Yeah, I'm just
okay,
reading it
perfect.
right now.
Just making sure.
I would like to query the. Sorry. I would like to query the brain.
Yes.
To find out what he is. Well, obviously he's trying to make a friend. To help him not go insane. Wait, did we have the first name of the necromancer?
I'll send that to Lilith too. I'll give it to her nonchalantly.
Okay.
I'm gonna mention Cavadex.
Cadavix?
Whatever the hell, Cadavix. There we go.
Cavadix.
I don't know. I'm tired.
Okay, just sending the thing over to Melissa as well. So check your DMs there, Melissa. Deckard passed you a piece of paper. So I'm sorry, Critman, you were asking him about Cadavix. That's right. He says, "Oh, Cadavix.
Is he still around?
Archwizard. Hi, Necromancer. Yes, he. I believe so. He should be in his study upstairs."
Is he alive?
Would you think he would be opposed to an audience with us?
I don't see why not. He is usually very nice person.
And when was the last time you had the chance to see him?
Oh, I speak to him daily.
What does he look like these days? Just so I can make sure we're finding the right person upstairs.
Oh, no different than he used to. The dark hair and long beard. Human, as all the Netheries are.
Well, I'm gonna look at him and be like, do you consider yourself human?
I don't understand what you mean. And his the one of the hands, which you find out is actually in the arm of the one of the arms of the lab coat, comes up and wipes off the mouth, and the other one comes up and puts a straight line.
Oh, like he changed his expression.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say without strength comes in different ways, but I don't see what strength you can provide to in your state.
That's rather rude.
Does he get eyebrows now?
I believe not yet.
Like I'm almost tempted to like push push it over, but I'm like, I don't need to be picking fights. We have enough to deal with. I don't need to be picking fights with things unnecessarily. I'll be like, well, I appreciate your time, and I'm sure my colleagues will be willing to help you. They seem interested.
Okay.
I'm going to cautiously approach the stairs and slowly make my way up while people are doing other things.
Okay. So you head up the stairs. Okay, which one is move up? Move up one level. There we go. So, of course. There we go. So, you climb up the stairs and reach another door, which I assume you open?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And don't know why are all these. Okay. So I need. Sorry. I need to turn on some lights here so that you can see everything. Where is the... God damn it, all the mold. I can't select it all. Light on. There we go. I got one. Okay, well that's probably enough. You can see stuff when I move this over.
Interesting.
Alright, so books, overturned tables, and bones of various shapes and sizes lie strewn about the floor of this small round chamber, all covered in green luminescent fungi. A well-preserved body lies twisted and broken on the floor in the corner of the room. The glint of a large green gemstone can be seen, half buried by the bones.
Is there any? Do I see any like immediate more stairs or another door or anything up here at this point in time?
Nope.
And I don't see him.
You do not, but I need to do something. Give me one moment here. All right, so I'm gonna send you something. Back to direct messages to Connor. There's a bit of a flash from the emerald, and then that which you just got, and I will swap back to down here to chat with the rest of you while stuff is going on upstairs. What would the rest of you like to do? Is anyone searching, or are you just looking through the books?
I'll search the desks, yeah.
Okay. You don't really need to roll anything. You do find a set of alchemist supplies, 3 doses of carrion crawler mucus, and 3 doses of tupor. Tupor.
Okay, 3 dose Tupor, 3 dose of what was the other one?
Carrion crawler mucus.
Mucus. And then what was that first thing?
Alchemist supplies.
Oh yeah, alchemist supplies. Okay, cool.
Let me know when you're ready there, Connor.
I'll probably, since I'm not really good at alchemy, I think Lilith is good at alchemy, right?
I think the only question I have, I just sent you. So.
Okay.
I already have alchemist supplies, but if you want to give me like the...
Yeah, I'll give you the tupor and the carrion crawler mucus, and I'll just put the alchemist supplies in my box.
So Oh, yes. So let me look at that. That is specifically mentioned here. Okay. So... Right. And anything from the rest of you?
I guess after I'm done that, I could go upstairs.
Okay.
Oh,
Why
sorry.
not, right?
Jesus,
Yeah.
I just kicked my cat. Okay, come here, buddy.
Alright. Are you going to meet him on the stairs, or are you going to be staying upstairs while Deckard comes up?
Well, I'm just trying to think. Okay, hold on. I have one more question.
Okay. Sorry, we got stuff going on behind the scenes here, Deckard.
All good. Would I be able to hear anything that's going on? Or is it just... I probably wasn't
No.
even listening. I'm just kind of chilling, making my way
There's-
upstairs.
I'm only, like, I'm just getting there.
Yeah, he's just about there. Don't think that is available. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah.
You come up the stairs, Deckard. And
You'll probably see me taking a finger off of the body by the bed, because I'm assuming that's...
okay.
I probably won't really blink at that. I don't really care. Is there anything interesting up here?
The room would be slightly disturbed. We're just gonna look at them like nothing good up here. There's I don't know what the hell that is. Do you know what the hell that is? And I'll point to the monster skeleton in the corner.
Sure, I'll do a Arcana,
Arcana.
or what?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do an Arcana check on that. Well, 15. I'm rolling pretty low today.
This is some kind of quadrupedal monster. You're not quite sure.
Well, I'll be like, obviously, it's this quadrupedal monster. And then I'll just go start looking through some of the stuff and see, like,
Okay.
did you find anything fun in here? More books? Hoping to
Nothing.
find a
No.
good Harlequin romance.
No, the library is downstairs. There's nothing up here.
I'll check it out anyway. You might have missed something.
Probably.
Okay. You heading down? Or are you searching with him?
No, I'm not gonna spend any more time up here if he's staying up here.
Okay.
I'd probably start heading down once I took the finger and stuff.
Did I notice him taking the finger?
It probably would have been right around the time that you were coming up the stairs, so I wasn't trying to not hide it.
Alright.
Yeah. So you probably did spot that.
So since he did that, while I'm checking the room, I'll probably go over there and take a finger as well. Probably off the outside. I say it must be for something important, so I'll just take it off and I'll
All
pop
right.
it.
You pop it off and give me
I'm gonna die again. God damn it.
no. Actually, you don't need to roll. Yeah, you can spend as much time as you like. I'd say 10 minutes per thing because there's a lot of stuff in here. So how long do you want to spend in here?
10, 20, 30. I'll spend 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then, unless somebody's gonna come and, grab me.
Wait. That's not right.
Do I hear
I'll go
Crickman
there.
wandering on the stairs?
Okay, roll me 3d6s, reroll 6.
Okay. Okay, I got a 1 and a 4, and I'll re-roll the 6.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta re-roll again. This is all my good rolls are coming right now. And a 5.
Okay.
1, 4,
So,
5.
1, 4, 5. So, you find a bunch of illegible tomes. They're just so old that they're useless. The ink has faded. Even mending won't help with ink.
Okay, fair enough.
4 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. A staff made from a dragon wormling spine.
Cool.
And then 5, you find a book that you can read. On the spine, it says Librum of Souls and Flesh.
Souls and flesh. Okay, I'm gonna pop that open and start reading it.
Okay. Sit
With,
down and start reading.
With my fancy new staff with a dragon wormly spine.
So,
I'll be holding on to that.
the covers are made of skin and the fittings are made of bone. It's cold to the touch and it whispers faintly, but you don't understand. You don't specifically understand what it's saying. And when you start flipping through, you notice that it's basically a spell book, and it's easy to flip through and see it contains Animate Dead, Circle of Death, False Life, Finger of Death, Speak with Dead, Summon Undead, and Vampiric Touch.
Sweet. There's a badass little tune here.
Yeah.
Do I know which people in my party would be able to use most of this?
Only Valin.
I might go down and let her have it.
All right. I'm pretty sure that sorcerers can't learn spells like that. I just want to take a look. Sorcerer.
No, sorcerers. Sorcerers cast for everything that they have for levels, don't they?
I just want to know how they learn new spells. Yeah, you just gain spells as you level as a sorcerer. I believe it's the same for Bard. You can't find spells in the wild. Spell slots. Spellcasting ability. Yeah.
Yeah, probably since I know I can't use it.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm just
scratch
gonna
out the name and I'll put my
check.
name in the inside of the
And
inside
I'm
of
just
the
gonna
cover.
check spellcasting for. Okay, an artificer is basically the same as cleric. You just have the full list and prepare. Okay, so yeah, Valin's the only person who can use it.
I'll take it down, but I'll tell her that like later on when I do take it down, I'll tell her that I'd like it back though.
Okay.
'Cause it is my book, so she can learn what she wants out of it.
All right.
But she got to bring it back.
So, Critman, you are, well, all of you down here have half an hour while Deckard is searching, and then probably another 10 minutes while he's flipping through the book before he comes down to give it to Valin. By now, I'd say, oh no, not by now. You probably have another 20 minutes, Iggy, before you've gotten through your hour.
Okay.
Lilith, Critman, what would you two like to be doing?
I'd like to go upstairs and investigate that fungus.
Okay. So, you pass Critman on his way. So, give me a nature check. Okay, so you know this is called Ormu, and you know that you can actually harvest it to get a glowing pigment. If that was something you wanted to do, could be used for tattoos, could be used for painting, that sort of thing.
Cool, I'll take some of it.
Okay.
And can I try to see if I know what that big skeleton is?
Yeah. Give me
Would that
another
be
nature.
Arcana for me? Another nature?
Yeah.
Brad, can I bother you to answer my last two questions? Because that'll determine what I'm doing next.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't spot stuff when you.
I'll just turn to you, Lilith, and go, "That's a bipedal monster. I got this covered. No worries."
It's a vampire.
Quadrupedal monster.
Yeah, you know more than I
Quadrupedal.
do about it.
Just hear them talking upstairs about this.
Yeah,
It's
hear
not a
you.
bone golem.
Quadrupedal. It's all good.
All right. I'm assuming.
Can I take its teeth and make like a sweet necklace though?
Yeah, you can do that. You don't need to roll to be taking its teeth. It's long dead.
All right.
Those teeth might be like the size of your hands.
They're pretty
Some of
big. Well, no, she's not a halfling anymore, so they're not
Oh,
that
yeah.
big.
Skinny chameleon girl.
Necklace and some glowing jars.
Unless you want to give yourself like a glowing tattoo.
Yeah, probably. Maybe not like right this second though. Just like sit down with like my tattoo machine.
You should shave Deckard and tattoo him.
Yeah, I could get a happy face tattooed on me, no problem. Maybe, what are those guys called again? A juggalo face tattoo. I'll do that.
No, you should get the Great Outdoors tattooed on your shaved bare ass.
Okay. All right,
That would be
answered.
awesome.
Okay. So as I come down the stairs, I'm probably just going to make my way towards the door,
Okay.
looking at the people as they pass. And I'm assuming at that point I would see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, I don't know if anyone's gonna be if anyone's gonna see this or not. Depends on how observant Iggy's being. Basically, Cryptman's going to stop as he is about to walk out the door. See Avira in the backpack of Hot Rod. Basically, walk over to her, and like, you know that movie in every scene where like two lovers have not seen each other in like literally forever. It will basically be reenacting that scene.
Okay.
He's gonna be like,
So you're getting freaky with the.
It reminds me of Simpsons.
no,
When she's walking through, Marge is walking through the nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to the backseat of my car with my wife, and I won't be back for 10 minutes.
he's gonna, but he's not gonna be like aggressive about it. Obviously,
Yeah,
seeing the state that she's in, but he's gonna like reach up and grab her face. He's like, I can't believe you're still alive. I never thought I would get to see you again.
She looks at you, the one cataract eye, and tries to recognize. Who?
It's me. It's your husband.
Cadavix?
I imagine she'd probably have to
We're gonna
recognize the way he talks, though,
Look
right?
up from my
Yeah.
book and be like, what in the fuck is going on here?
They are speaking Netherese. So
Yep.
Oh,
he's suddenly speaking Netherese.
Stiff Steve's probably close enough to make them uncomfortable.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna allow it. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
I guess I found a way out. I was coming to find you to see what had happened after the city had fallen. He'll like pull out the gem because he seems like a person that didn't actually want to harm who he who he took over. He'll like pull out the gem and be like, I didn't hurt them. They're here with me. But what do we do next?
What?
I need to get my body back.
Says, from what I know of the tower, your body should be within, well, as far as the tower is concerned, you're only dead for moments.
I'm gonna go.
Wait.
Lawrence, do you know what they're saying?
He says, oh, it sounds like she thinks he's Cadavix, which is impossible because Cadavix is upstairs studying, and wants to bring someone back from the dead.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, wait, how many moments?
You would know that the tower itself has an aura set on it, a magical aura that is perpetual unless dispel magic is cast. The aura of repose. Any dead body within 30 feet of the tower is under the effect of gentle repose.
I don't know what that does off the top of my head.
So
It just keeps you from rotting
yeah.
for indefinitely.
So the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. Extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead. And time spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit of spells such as Raise Dead.
So then, in theory, Revivify should work too.
In theory, if Kadavix knows that Cryptman is a cleric, but you basically switched minds with him, you don't know anything about him.
Yeah. I'm just curious how much he could pick up from the equipment that I'm wearing.
Give me a religion check.
With or without proficiency.
Yeah.
For him, let me check. So just roll a d20 and I will add his int, which is pretty high.
Yeah. Nice. 19.
Ooh, yeah. You know that he is, as far as you're aware, devoted to an evil god, but he is obviously a cleric.
Okay. And do I have a way to communicate with myself? With the crystal?
So within the crystal, Cryptman would be able to see everything that's going on and would be able to hear everything that's going on, but he would not be able to communicate outside. So he could hear Kadavix, but Kadavix could not hear him.
Okay. And you can't, there's no physical manifestation of Cryptman within the Emerald, so like to give a nod or a thumbs
Right.
up or anything, there's no response.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Sounds like a, what the hell is that spell called? Magic Urn or something? It's like similar to that. Where you swap to the souls.
Yeah, Magic
essentially,
Jar.
Yeah, like a
he's
better
gonna look and be
Netherese
like,
version.
wait. And it's at this moment that he realizes, wait, we might be able to get, or like he would know that. Well, I guess he would know that Revivify would still work, right? Because
Yeah.
okay, because I just like I don't want to just try this if he knows that it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a second, this one seems to be a cleric. Let's or wait, he'll more like look at his wife though and be like, well, wait, do we need to go through the effort or are we just ready to pass on?
She says, these people are trying to do something. I think we can help them as long as we don't enter the tower. And once they have done what they need to, then we can finally pass on.
I'll go over to Iggy because he's the only
Person down
reasonable
here.
looking one on this floor because there's no way I'm approaching Stiff Steve.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
what's happening?
I'm gonna be like, you there? Who are you?
I'm Iggy Fapplesnap. I am a pretty, acclaimed writer and professor at Baldur's Gate University.
You've never heard of Baldur's Gate.
You are you Cryptman?
Who is Cryptman?
It's a big angry dragon.
Oh wait, I am. Yeah. Well, I.
Hello,
I'm sure
fellow
there's-
kids.
I'll just look at him like, you know what? Give him up and down. As another man of magic, let's get straight to the point here. I swapped souls with this one, and I'll show him the emerald. He is safe. No harm has come to him.
I look really
But-
closely. Can I see him in there? Like, help me!
No, but you can. There is a sort of glow within.
May I
Is
touch
that-
the crystal? This is
I
just
will,
to try
yes,
something.
I will assume, yes, that considering that they were traveling together, that they would trust each other. So yes, I will
Right.
hand him the emerald.
Gonna hold the emerald and I'm gonna shake it vigorously.
Isn't that the
This is
thing
for
that you were,
science. I
you were
just want to
caught
know
in?
if Kripman experiences this, and I like
He
shake
does.
the shit out of it.
You are shaken violently.
Excellent. Because I don't think anybody's ever written about whether or not they experienced that.
I'll like
I'll hand it back
after
to
a couple of
Kripman.
times, yeah, he'll be like grab his
Or-
hand and like take it.
Pseudo, I'll hand it back to the. Are you the necromancer of this tower?
I am Cadavix, yes. I
Oh,
I never thought that I would see my wife again, and she was brought to me here. I felt that I should at least offer my thanks that you made my journey short, but
yeah, we rescued her from what the fuck was that again? From a some sort of horrific mind-eating ooze.
the intellect devour, or no, it wasn't an
Slithering
intellect devour, it was
tracker.
there was
Oh no, not slithering tracker. Oblex.
I know that there was experiments happening in the tower with them, but it is unfortunate that the destruction she fell prey to that.
Can I convince both of you to return to us to Baldur's Gate?
I do not know what our true plans will be after this, but she has agreed to help you, and with her trust, you gain mine. But I do need one thing from you. This cleric
Alright.
needs to needs to revivify my body.
You know, I can also do that. I don't have it prepared. I have a device for it. It looks like, you know, like those AEDs that you see in like the mall and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very similar to that, but steampunky. It just needs 300 gold pieces of diamond, and I need to prepare myself to use it.
Well, either way, once my body is brought back to life, I will return there, and you will have your friend back.
Very well. That seems reasonable.
And then, as my wife agreed, we will help you up till the point of the central tower. But beyond that, we cannot go any further.
Fair enough. Now, would you be willing to leave this city and come with us to Baldur's Gate to better all of creature kind? Sentient kind, I should say.
I'm sure much has happened. Is he aware of how the time?
Yeah.
Like how much time has passed? Okay.
Maybe not exactly how much time, because it's not like he can mark down days, but yeah, it's been a long time. He knows that much.
I do not know if we have a place in this world. Much has changed, and it is not our home anymore.
You could help so many. There's so much knowledge lost.
Well, chasing after lost knowledge, and is what brought the cities down.
I think I know roughly what brought the cities down. I think everybody knows about Karsus Folly.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. Well, actually, you wouldn't happen to know where I could maybe find some notes on that, on Karsus, or Karsus, wherever his resting place is.
You'd have no idea.
Even if I did, I would not tell you.
All right, out of character, I think he's a big rock right now, isn't he?
I'm not sure.
I
You know
believe
more
so.
about that stuff than I do.
I think he's like a giant, like red rock or something that he got turned into. Kind of, because I think what happened was he took control for like an instant
Yeah.
of like Mistara, and then she killed herself to save the weave, and then everything blew up on them.
Yeah.
And that is why it is the highest level spells that you can cast are 9th level.
Yep.
Not 12. I think that was. I think we
Yes.
also
Yeah.
No, I
needed-
think that was a
needed,
13th, wasn't it?
13th.
I
Because
think
they
it was a
needed like
13th.
Tarask blood and all sorts of crazy shit to cast.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was because it was a 13th level spell,
Yeah.
I believe, is what broke it.
Yeah.
Well, do we have anything about Karsus here?
He would know some. I
Yeah,
mean,
like I said, even if I knew anything, I
he's
would
a
not.
child prodigy, so it would be like a
Like
baron in like a baron in I don't know France knowing about Beethoven.
We'll have to pick your name, or pick your brain, sorry, to get something.
I'll look and be like, not this way, as he's watching the hands and you
Yeah.
reading the book about.
Oh, is
brain
this
surgery.
wrong? I was just helping out Lawrence here. I thought it would lead us to you, actually.
Lawrence is a good friend of mine. He's seems to be showing his age though.
I
As
don't
I
know
look
what
around
you
at
mean.
Do you
the bloody
mind?
project. Like, we both know that you can do better work than this. Come on.
I mean, not. I mean, I only have the crawling claws to help right now. I don't have an assistant like you
Why
did.
don't we just transfer Lawrence into the Nothic?
Says no. I just need a friend.
Well, what do you think, Mr. C?
Well, like I said, the first step first is to bring my body back, and from there,
Right?
I will. I'm sure Lawrence either will continue his work here, but we may
Oh,
come back for him.
absolutely.
We will.
All right.
We
I
will
just ran
likely
away.
return for
I
him.
will very, very much steal that book that Lawrence gave me, though.
Okay. So are you waiting for Iggy to prepare the spell?
I will do the unless what's his name?
Cadavix?
Cadavix. If he doesn't want to do this, I will just leave. I will do it though. I will do it just for doing it for science. But if we're leaving right now, I will just leave with the Archmage.
Okay. Well, he needs his body, so you'd need to be
no,
upstairs, but
He's like, I do not know this one. But I do know that he's. You said I did know that it's an evil god I worship, right?
yeah.
Okay,
You would for sure know Tiamat though.
Yes,
She's
you
been
would know
around
Tiamat.
forever.
that's fair. Okay, well, like,
She's been around a long time before the
Yeah.
fall. Before the
You
Time of
would
Trouble,
you would
for
find
sure.
it strange that someone would be worshiping her out in public. But other than
yeah,
that,
yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's fair. Yeah.
she would have been an underground cult in your time.
Well,
You'd probably be most appalled by Stiff Steve, actually.
Probably Stiff Steve would be fucked.
That's totally new. That's totally new to you.
Yeah.
I'm also still like trying to grasp the fact that I just found my wife this easily, so
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I'll tell you, you can unbuckle it just like this, and I'll show you. However, that's keeping her warm.
No, I appreciate the care you have given to her so far, and I just, like I said, the least that I can do to repay my my gratitude is assist you till the tower.
Fair enough.
So, he'll look to Iggy, be like, "Is this one trustworthy to make a deal with us, for me to give him back his body, or?"
Actually, yes. He's probably, other than me, the most trustworthy one here to have chosen.
So, if would he be willing to shake? He be willing to accept a shake on his behalf from you?
I
Would you-
believe so, but he doesn't have a choice. And Iggy says that and laughs. So
Yeah. So be like, it's like almost like pulling his hair out if that was the
If he
case.
had hair.
Scratching his it's just like scratching his scales. Just be like, oh my fucking god, you people are the worst. Like, okay, well, like I
we don't
said,
have much of a choice to get him back, so he's gonna have to accept it. Aren't you, bud? And I'll say that to the Emerald.
Critman does understand the gravity of the situation and the assistance that he can provide, and even just
Okay.
everything else. So, he would not if Ian, he would be likely on board to simply cast the spell without an issue.
Okay.
Even without a deal with Iggy.
Yeah,
but-
because I'm pretty sure that he's lawful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he
Yes.
will follow. Yeah,
Uh,
All right.
he might be pissed off afterwards, but he would still acquiesce to the agreement made.
Yeah.
like honestly, I don't think he'd be that upset about this because like
Maybe about
He's-
being shaken around, but probably that's
yeah,
it.
He might-
he's
he
probably
might-
more
yeah.
pissed off about being shaken around. Yeah, than
He
he
might
would
also
be
feel
about
like,
being
yeah,
separated.
it's his own fault. I'm assuming he might feel like.
Not really,
No.
but he's like at the same time after watching Iggy fall for the one thing and the other one.
This is the same
And
thing
this is
too.
it's almost essentially the same thing.
It
yeah.
is
It's
the
fine,
exact
we'll
same
open
thing.
the door.
The only difference is that Kadavix, if multiple people had gone up, Kadavix would have chosen the one who looks like the least charismatic.
Which probably would have been me
So-
anyways.
Yeah. Although you've got a high, I rolled in secret. You've got a high charisma save.
Yeah, I think I
+5.
Who would be the least charismatic?
Might be
Probably
you
me.
actually.
Me?
One of
Or
you,
you.
you or Iggy, I think.
I'm pretty sure mine's only +1. I'm positive.
I got a
However,
plus
if
3,
it's
but I'm
interwisdom, no, it's not interwisdom. Yeah, I would just be 1.
Yeah.
Good thing I was down here doing this. Which I'm basically attuned, I think, to the rod now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Kadavix's lead here. I suppose we should
Okay.
get the team together then.
Yeah,
I thought
so
you guys were just gonna run out on us and we'd come down and be like, what the hell happened?
And we're like,
Come down and be like, glowing jar.
I'll
And
be
then I'll
holding
say,
up my
"Oh."
spine.
I will say, just follow my lead on this Kadavix. Oh, is that tattoo ink that I see, Lila?
I guess, yeah, we're coming downstairs now, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys probably chatted for a while.
I really think that Kripman here would like a tattoo, Lila.
Kadavix is just gonna be like, what are you talking about? Let's just get this dealt. So
Trying to get you a tattoo there, Kripman. And talk to the Emerald.
did I read that?
She can do Tiamat symbol right on your forehead.
Jesus. Let's. As much as this one openly worships Tiamat, I don't think he would even appreciate that.
That'd be pretty badass, a glowing Tiamat
so-
symbol on the forehead. Hell yeah.
Sorry, so I misread it a little bit. So can
Yep.
Kadavix actually return to the Emerald and be revivified, or
Yes.
that way?
He can choose to switch back.
Which he's obviously not going to do right now, right? I'm assuming.
Well, once we kind of go upstairs to the room is when he would essentially be willing to do it.
You think
Okay.
he would? He has no reason to trust us, though, right? Actually, that's not necessarily true. We did take good care of his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a tough one.
and that's kind of the what I'm was been working off of is the fact that
You took care of her, yeah.
are you have his wife. Like his wife isn't dead with you people, so he doesn't feel like he has to fear you.
And we
Also,
have-
she's got a sweet new winter outfit, and yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lilith?
Well, I said Iggy gave her that warm clothing.
Yeah.
And she's all bundled up, so I think we took as best care of her as we could. It's not like we just dragged her around.
Yeah.
And she's got like a nice little heat vent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm up here now. Do I notice what the fuck that is? Is that Arcana?
That would be Arcana or Nature.
I felt like it looks like a Rancor. Oh yeah, 26.
Yeah,
I know
it's a
missing
gray
the
render.
teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a gray render. That is scary. Where did that come from, Mr. Kadavik?
Oh,
Just part of your collection of fossils.
Just kind of shrugs and be like, it was one of the projects that we were working on. Shrugs it off like it's no big deal.
It has no teeth now. Lilith's like,
Gray renders. I remember them being really scary, right?
Yeah, kind of. I don't think
Can I
they're
check
as
out
bad
the-
in 5e as they were previously, but yeah.
Can I check out that body again? And
I don't know.
underneath his
CR8
bed
is
for a
still pretty
ring?
rough, man. They're still pretty scary.
And you're looking for what, Deckard?
That ring that I read about in my note there.
Oh, the ring that you read
Yeah.
about in your note.
Yeah, I just want to see if it fell off or if it's on that body. You know, maybe it's under that bed.
Is this you?
You're checking,
No,
and it is missing 2 fingers now.
Yeah, I know, because I took one of them. So, but I'm just still looking around.
Yeah,
Maybe if
you're not
under the
spotting
bed
anything.
Or got kicked over or something.
What about, for once, it might actually be in the bed or the pillow?
I will
For
check
once?
the bed out.
You check the bed out. Give me highs or lows.
Roll a dexterity save.
Highs. And yes, it's going to be highs.
Okay.
And we fucked up
You
the
already
shit.
said yes, so underneath the mattress you find a diamond.
Oh, cool.
That's super lucky.
That's pretty cool. I'll put
Wow. How many
diamond in my
gold piece
pocket.
diamond? If I take a quick look at it,
Probably
I won't-
about
I won't.
500.
we
Nice.
might wait.
Pretty
We
much
might
the
need that.
exact amount that
Yeah,
Kadavix needed and was looking for.
we need to.
Did I know-
We need
oh,
to give that
I
to
th-
Krypton.
You needed to spend a minute looking.
I thought I
No.
thought I found it because I said I would have looked. Because I said I was gonna look for it until
Yeah.
I found it and then go through the body. So. I didn't
Oh,
realize
okay.
that I could-
Sorry, I thought it was the other way around.
No. Okay. No. But because I was just
Well-
gonna while they were doing all this bullshit, I was just
Yeah.
gonna like try and cast the spell while they were doing that. But if I didn't have the diamond until now, then I couldn't
Yeah.
have.
If I see that, then I will ask Decker to give it to Krypton.
No. So you can have some of Stiff Steve's jewelry. This is pretty badass.
No,
I like this
we-
time.
need it though.
Why?
We've made an agreement because we have to raise
An agreement with who?
Kadavik.
Who's could have?
Me
The
and
I could have sworn your name was Krypton. I've not been paying attention
No,
too much.
You're an arcane user. It's not this complicated. Come on.
I kind of figure something's up. But you know, sure, why not? I'll toss it to you.
You need it in order to get into the tower.
Which tower?
The one
We're
we've
already
been
in the
trying to get
tower.
into the whole time.
I thought we
He
were in the
must,
tower.
he must also know the words that we require.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I might have been holding out.
Mm.
Yeah, so we have to do this for him and his wife.
So
Oh, can I ask
Wait.
him, since you're Cadavis, what's this fancy what is it? Staff that I have. What is it?
It's just an arcane focus, a staff that
Oh,
it's
he had made.
my
gorgeous.
staff that I had made that I would prefer back. Thank you very much.
No, man. Man, you're asking a lot. Jesus Christ. I give you
Is
a
it-
500
do you know
piece,
if it's magical at
piece
all?
diamond. You want this other
It's
fancy thing that I found?
not. You don't even need to check to see. It's not magical. It's just an arcane focus. It's a staff
Oh,
that he
really?
just had made out of some of the fossils that he had on hand.
Deckard, are you
And
really
I'll
that
say,
upset about the diamond?
Well, I suppose he'll want his other finger back too, right?
I'll trade you 2 baseball-sized pearls for the diamond. Does that make you feel better?
You want what? Baseball-sized pearl?
I have 2 gigantic pearls that I will trade you for the diamond.
Are you getting fresh with me? It seems really
No, I
very
pulled them
strange.
out of my bag of holding, and they're literally like the sizes of baseballs. They're like huge.
Huh?
So he's
The
not.
hell am I
talking
gonna
about
do
his
with these giant pearls?
Sell them. But same thing you do with the diamond.
Sure, I'll take your giant pearls. Done.
All right, you jerk. You don't give them to you.
I'll look to Ryan. I won't. Craftsman, do you have a way to crush the diamond down?
Let's see here. Not on me. And in about an hour or so, I can have jeweler's tools.
Would Lawrence have the tools downstairs to crush the diamond down? God damn it.
Unless I could do it with Tinker's tools or Smith's tools.
So
But I could very
you're
specifically make jeweler's tools, but it would take an hour.
you
I thought you
do
could do
have
Smith's
that kit that you bought way back when.
I also have the portable lab kit.
Yeah, your
Doesn't
portable
work.
lab would probably
Doesn't-
have something specific for grinding down
Gemstones.
gemstones for
Does
magical
Krypton
use.
still have that crazy hammer that would like just break
The
everything?
adamantine hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would smash the shit out of it, but yeah.
But
But I
then
have
that
something
would
that-
probably smash it,
oh,
and
right.
pieces would go everywhere.
Well, if we put it in a bag though, right?
I have a
Swap
few
and then
options.
smash it. Boom,
Or
done.
Iggy can just put it in his
Yeah, or
gem crusher.
Do the polite way, the
Man.
civilized way.
Do it the
as,
easy way?
The scientists would prefer.
I can do that if you want. I can give him 500 GP or whatever amount of gold dust
Yep.
or diamond
500 gold diamond dust.
So as the diamond dust is getting shredded and completed, and everything kind of is being arranged, and the first finger gets put back. Still not completely sure where the second finger is.
Well, I did mention something when I was.
No,
on
no,
my
No, because I'm saying they don't know where the Cryptman finger is.
Oh, fair enough.
Because they literally swapped. They didn't swap memories, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you missing a finger? It's strange.
Yeah.
So
Very strange.
Another.
somewhere on him, Cryptman has the finger.
Yes.
Okay.
We
Well,
don't know.
Oh wait, no, I did pick that up as what's his face? Never mind. So as Cadavix, I will put the other finger back. He's be like, it
I
was
would've been
a.
like, why did you take your own finger then? If I had to give it back, this is so weird.
You don't necessarily have to be completely together for Revivify, as far as I know.
No, I think it's the higher reincarnation one even.
Yeah.
That's more or less why I took
Yeah.
it.
Reincarnation
just
will
need a
grow
piece.
pieces back, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one where it's if you just
Yeah.
find the spell, and that was what he was thinking is he's just gonna take whatever raise dead spell he could find first. More or
Yeah.
less.
While
I'll be right
Iggy
back. I gotta grab
all
food.
that, Lilith is gonna give herself a tattoo. And Decker,
Okay.
do you want a tattoo?
Sure, what the hell? If we're waiting, why not?
Okay.
I'll ask for. Well, I guess we don't have time to do like really fancy tattoos. I'll just do. We'll flip a coin on whatever rune you want to put on me.
Basically doing the like the Maori tattoos where they have the little
Yeah, you just tap
there's
it.
I think it's Kai Tangata by Alien Weaponry. They have a Maori elder in the music video doing tattoos with their little tool.
I'd say, oh, that's kind of cool. Eh?
Yeah.
If you guys start this before, as Cryptman's doing the spell, it'll be like, fish the that one rune, the plane shifting rune from the scorpion. It'll be like, here,
Oh,
toss this on yourself. See how that goes.
the one that I fucked up.
The one that you fucked up?
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was drawn decently.
No, it was bad.
It was bad. He
I'll
fucked
be
that
like-
up and then fucked up, broke it when trying to take the tail.
Do I need
But
to?
as far as you're aware, it looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do I
for
need
me,
to roll on how
you're
well
gonna-
I do the tattoo, Brad?
Yeah.
I'll shake my
That
head
would be,
nonchalantly.
I'd say, I'd say performance with wisdom. So I'm assuming you're not proficient in performance, right? Okay, so just roll a straight wisdom check.
And I'll, you know what? I'll get a goldfish
18's
with
pretty
a sulfur alchemy symbol on it.
Okay.
All right. I do a pretty nice tattoo.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And
Although I did have to shave a spot off on my body.
I used one of my knives to shave, like, I don't know, do you want it on your, like, bicep or your chest?
I don't know, probably on my back.
All right, so I shaved your back, and then
I'll
I
get
did,
the-
like,
lots
tattoo.
of lots of bear fur to shave off too.
It's a very sharp knife. And then I did, like, a cool design on my face. On my
All right.
chameleon face.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you got like a Mike Tyson tattoo on your face.
Yeah.
So you're casting Raise Dead?
Yep.
Okay.
Not raised up.
Revivify.
Revivify,
Okay.
but because apparently that still would work. But yeah.
Yep. All right. So Kadavix comes back.
He has 1 HP.
He does.
I will walk over and like reach out to shake his hand.
Okay.
And I will shake his hand and cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
So he gets 8 health.
All right. He's
Just to
pretty
give him a
rough,
little pick me up.
but he's there.
Be like, well, I'll look at him and be like, I guess welcome back to the land of the living.
Thank you. I'm sorry about what I did, but I'm sure you understand. I felt I had no choice until I spoke with Erva and Iggy.
I may not understand your motives, but I understand, or how I was gonna say reasoning, but that's not. Or
That's
I may
basically
not
motives.
understand your justification, but I understand why, like,
Yeah.
your drive to do it, I guess.
And he looks over what's in here. Yeah. He doesn't offer anything else that's in the room.
Looks around,
I'd
be like,
like to have some more healing. I could either give him one of my healing potions, or I could
Cast one of your
healing.
spells. Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Take
cast
your
healing spirit for him. Second level.
Okay.
Didn't really roll much, but
Second level should be higher. If you scroll down to your second level, it should have the heal there, which would give all the extra stuff. Which I think
If
is an
that
extra
doesn't work,
D6.
Maybe I'll help him out if he's still.
also there should be multiple instances of it, I believe. If it's
Yeah,
an
if he goes in and out.
Oh yeah, never mind.
it appears in a space that's a 5-foot cube. Whenever you or a creature moves into the spirit's space, it can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points. No action required. Can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spell casting
I see.
ability.
It starts at second level. Okay. I thought it started at first, but yeah. So 1d6 is correct, and so number of times equal to 1 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So he can hop in and out as often as necessary. So 5 times. If you want to roll 4 more times and get him that total.
I just imagine it's just like a little mini displacer beast that wanders around in a circle, just rubbing up his and around his legs and stuff like this.
Like a cat, yeah.
Like,
Weaving
just
in
like
and
a
out.
cat. Yeah. And every time it touches one of his legs, it's like, here, have a D6.
Yeah.
Here, have a
16, 17 total. So that would put him at 26. There we go. So he's doing bad. Still bloodied, but not that bad. He could be worse.
I'll do him a second level cure wound.
Okay, perfect.
just topping this butt dude up.
And
15.
All these people touching him.
oh boy.
Actually,
15.
mine's a needle, so
Yeah.
it's not most pleasant.
Okay, there we go. He's above bloodied, and I just realized he doesn't have a spell book anymore because Deckard found his spell book, which is no his original spell book you found, and it's not readable anymore. So that Librum he could use if you wanted to give it to him, but that's up to you.
I'll toss it to him.
Otherwise,
I still got my-
as he casts spells, he just loses them.
Okay, I'll give it to him. But I hope he doesn't notice I wrote my name on the inside of it.
He probably does. Doesn't say anything, but he notices. And you can tell he noticed.
Does he look like
Just
upset
give-
by it?
Gives you a side eye about it.
Yeah.
Right. I thought you were
Gives
dead.
you a bit of a stink eye, but that's it. And yeah, he does now tell you the right. Where is that? God damn it. I know it's here, and I just keep scrolling past it, so it was in the thing that you got, right?
Oh. I actually didn't see it.
I
just
no, it's
assumed
not.
that I didn't think it was.
Okay, so I'm gonna scroll
No.
up to the top and then Control F and right.
It was awfully convenient that we did bring that lady
Okay,
here with
there we
us,
go.
though.
Yes. I mean, there is a specific section for what happens if she's dead. There is a section, what happens if she's dead, if he finds out that she's dead.
Because if Critman didn't see her on the way out, or Kadavix didn't see her on the way out, he just would have left.
Just left
kept
and
just
gone.
would have
Yeah.
walked to the other tower where he knew she was.
Yeah. So, he says, I do have the 7th right for you. 7th, trace a circle with the ashes of the dead.
Shit.
And I will drop that in handouts.
Now, Kadavix,
Yes.
we have been followed by a demi-lich. Should we be worried?
Oh, I forgot about that.
So that's probably Area Larthus. Depending on how mad he's gone over the years, he wasn't bad before, but as I told you earlier, Irva and I do not want to enter his tower. So that is because he's probably gone quite mad. I highly doubt he will do anything out here, though. If he does attack you, it will be either in self-defense or within the tower.
So don't enter the tower.
Not until we're ready, at least.
Not until
Which
you're
tower?
ready.
That the main tower, right?
Yes, the central tower.
Oh, awful. I didn't want to fight an emulus. It's very scary.
Yes, he can be.
Alright, so what are we doing, guys? What's the plan here?
What are you doing?
Are we heading out now? Like, is dude just gonna be chilling with his wifey on top of Hot Rock?
Um,
He'll come
Well,
with you.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
as well.
Critman will ask the question. What do you think that we need to do to be ready to take him on?
Make sure you're strong enough to fight. It's not an easy fight.
Could we avoid a fight anyway?
Unlikely. Be prepared.
Well, shit.
For his
Do you think that
helpers,
we
I
can find,
suppose.
Sorry.
Be prepared for his helpers. I doubt he'll do anything unless you try to take something from him, but as I said, it's been quite some time. And
Well,
if his helpers are still around, if his aides are still around, they're likely undead. But
can we fill in, can we too long didn't roleplay the explanation of the everlasting winter for him?
yeah. Yep. Says,
To
well,
kind of bring him up to speed. We believe that something within the tower, the actions of Ariel Arthas have led to somewhat of that corruption of the goddess.
says there is a chance the obelisk on the north end of the city, if Ariel Arthas's staff is used on that, I mean, you'd have to be ready and hope that you can survive the blast, but
What is
Ariel
that look
Arthas was a chronomancer
Okay.
before becoming a lich. The obelisks are connected to the time that they were created. That would take you likely far enough back to be able to prevent whatever happened to the goddess of winter.
Oh, so we wouldn't have to fight the demon lord.
It's not bad, eh?
Interesting. So essentially, long story short, we kill him, take his staff, blow up the obelisk, travel back in time, say, hey, yo, don't do this, possibly have to fight him a second time, to make sure he doesn't do this, and call it a day.
Would we know what do
Probably.
liches have for their they keep their power, and what are those things called again?
A phylactery?
Yeah, do we know what maybe his phylactery would be? Might help us out if we can know what it is.
Says, I have no idea where it is. Very likely
what-
he hid it. All liches do. They don't want to. Well, they became a lich to not die.
Yeah, but you might have an idea of what maybe that was that he might use as.
Well, any number of things can be a phylactery. I don't know what he might have chosen. I didn't know him in his youth. He's older than I am.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, I just thought maybe you might have an idea of what what he might actually have.
No.
Interesting.
Was Skoko Stitchy around when you were here? He must have been, right?
Says, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know. I wasn't I didn't study the hells or the Abyss, so I don't know much about them.
Fair enough.
Didn't feel like keeping tabs on foreign politics.
Essentially.
On the Blood War.
Yeah. Who took over this level of hell today?
Yeah, who
This
took
guy.
over this level of the infinite layers of the Abyss? Oy.
Well, I thought the theory was that there was 666 because no one's really gone past that. But
No one's gone past that, but that doesn't mean that there isn't more. It's infinite, as far as anyone's aware.
interesting. Well,
Cool.
So
What's
we
our
could
next stop?
conceivably save her in the past and bypass Kostichi altogether.
Possibly, yes. That's likely your best bet, as far as I can tell.
We'd have to encounter a Netherese Archmage, though. There's no point in fighting him.
Well,
we
yes.
need his staff though. Apparently,
You need his staff, and you'll probably arrive around the time that it was created. The obelisk, that is.
oh wait. So would that be during the formation of the city then? Holy. Or-
It would be after the city was raised, but
Oh.
yes, it would be early days of the city.
Damn.
He was
Okay, I'll
starting
look
the
over to,
Enclave then. He had not yet become a lich.
Look over to BU like, well, here's your dream field trip, bud.
Yeah.
Quite literally. What we really need is to get the what the hell was that sports almanac that he got in Back to the Future?
Yeah.
So are we gonna?
Fascinating.
What do we need now to get that barrier down? How many do we? many
We
do we
have six of the 8 rights.
Oh yeah. So we just need 2 more.
We need to
So-
figure out how to convince Netherese Archmage to give us up his most prized possession.
Easy peasy. Let's get the rights first, and then we'll worry about that.
Well, yeah, the rights are how we get into the tower, and well, I don't know if there's. I'll look around and see the room that has been thoroughly rummaged through by the party. I'll be like, well, I have a feeling there's not much left of value here, and Lawrence is, well, Lawrence, and I would invite him with, but I feel like he would find himself in the way.
Kadavik says that's probably for the better. He's seems to have gone quite insane.
Were we able to get that brain out to have him a friend?
Not yet. Iggy hasn't done it yet.
Hop to it and let's get out of here.
I thought we were just going to bypass it. I could, but I thought
Let's
we
just-
were leaving
let's
with.
just do it.
All right, I'll try it.
All
You can
right.
do it before we leave. How long does it take?
The right. Oh, I need to go Tower of Necromancy again. Probably take maybe half an hour.
All right,
I got half an hour.
Okay.
let's do this.
So,
First, I got to use the charge to
yeah,
5 charges, I think, actually.
yes, I believe. Cast Hold Monster on him, which is pretty easy to do. Then I need a medicine check.
Oh,
You got good medicine?
I do actually.
Are you
Okay.
are you proficient with alchemist supplies?
Sadly, no.
Should get Lilith in there to help you.
Is Lilith proficient in alchemist supplies?
I have alchemist supplies.
Are you proficient? in
Let
alchemy?
me see. That's just skills. Where is it?
It would be under tools. Armor, weapons, tools, language.
Oh, there we go. Alchemist supplies, yes. So, Lilith, you could make a medicine check with advantage to help out.
You want me to roll?
Lilith can make it with advantage.
So roll another one there, Mel.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 'cause that's
Okay.
Forgot what that meant.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oof.
It's weird.
Okay. And
I
then
thought I was doing it.
she would be helping you out for this part in order to get the advantage.
That's okay. I don't need the advantage. Good try, Lilith.
Now you get disadvantage.
And now
'cause you-
dexterity.
I will just guide myself. It's not the best. What kind of dex roll?
Just straight dex.
though? Oh, it's not the best. Oh, well, shit. Nope.
Yeah. So
That's too bad.
you accidentally at first Lilith is doing the stuff and getting to the point and then hits the brain with the scalpel, which makes the Nothic kind of snort and jitter a bit. Then Iggy, you take over and you're like, okay, just needs to be a little more precise, and slice that brain right open.
Well, shit.
Cut it in half.
Gave it a literal lobotomy. The
You're a
Nothic
good
starts
knowledge
drooling.
guy.
It'd still be a friend though for the guy, right? I mean, he could
It's
just have a
somewhat of
roll.
a friend. If it had two eyes, it would go cross-eyed.
Well, no, we don't have to transplant it. You can have him as is.
I
you go.
suppose not as good, but I suppose.
I mean, it works, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
What
bud.
kind of friend are you looking for? I always look for friends that don't talk back. Oh,
All
Right.
right.
That's
Let's get
too
out.
bad.
I'm gonna walk out the
It's
door.
such a
close
bad
the door
roll.
now.
So,
well.
Brad,
These
one
types of
question.
things happen.
yep. What's up?
I still have my gray bag of tricks.
Mhm.
If I were to like throw something for him, how long would that last? Like
24 hours.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So you have a friend.
I need to find.
We could have practiced on those.
Okay, so where do you want to be heading next?
So we're at that tower up there, and
so,
that's
yeah.
the bazaar in the middle there, eh?
So this is a place that looks interesting. Oh no,
think-
that's
think
13.
that was-
That's the bazaar.
Yeah. Wasn't there
Um,
something we were told about, or something that was kind of interesting about the bazaar?
I can't remember what you were told.
Yeah, there's
Um,
something.
Over here is what looks like a shopping district. Basically, this entire place looks like a shopping district, but this one is a bigger one of the buildings. This is a fallen building. This is another fallen building. But they both look like they might have something. Looked, at least, when you were up there. So those are the nearest ones, unless you want to bypass and continue south to one of the others.
Well, I mean, you might as well go through it, unless you guys are really interested in just speed running through.
Well, what, yeah, I mean, I'll look to Kravix, be like, was there any magical shops in the bazaar that you remember of that might provide something of use?
He says, I mean, nothing, well, magical. The Hall of Silk does have magically woven, very wonderful robes made of phase spider silk.
Yes. Those sound wonderful. Do they fend off the cold?
Not really, but they are quite soft. Beautifully made. Woven specifically by the phase spiders. They were trained to train their offspring as well, so very likely if they survived, they're still making them.
I want to go check this out.
Yeah, why not?
At least for science, but also because I want 6 silk clothes.
Maybe we could take some of the babies.
So yeah, there we go, right? Why not?
There you go, Lilith. You can train your own silk spider.
Ooh.
You already have another beast that somewhat phases.
It seems so strange that you get this. You're supposed to be all about like being good and natural and stuff like that, and you're pretty much a zoo. You just kind of take what you want, and go around and steal babies.
When did I steal a baby?
Oh, you're going to be, right? Isn't that what we're just talking about? Stealing baby spiders?
Oh, the spider wants.
You do become such a, I don't know, such a more like a high horse guy here.
Right.
I've always been this high horse guy. You guys just don't listen to me enough.
I mean, his high horse is 3 inches tall.
Yeah, this is the guy who enslaved whatever the hell that is, and I point at like Stiff Steve.
Well, we gotta ask who's enslaving who, but that's a story for another time. Maybe you guys should be more interested in what's happened to me and what's going on. But like I said, another time, we're trying to save a world here. Let's go check out that place. I want to check out a couple little bizarre areas. It'll be 10 minutes in, 10 minutes out. We're gone. Short and quick.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Just go on without me. I'm getting some pie.
Alrighty.
God.
So, where are you heading? The bazaar is closer.
Also,
yeah, I want to go to the
or
bazaar,
are you going straight to the Hall of Silk?
if the bazaar is closer, I can wait. But
Yeah, the bazaar is the big one, right? I want to go to the bazaar.
Okay.
I like bazaars anyway. Emporium bazaars. They got some really funky stuff in there. Then I'll be happy. So, as we're going, do we hear anything bizarre happening? See any sort of footmarks? You know,
first I
are there
have to
big
go
spider webs that
here
look really fancy over?
to grab your tokens. Oh, apparently I accidentally grabbed some of the slime.
We have slime too? Alright.
There we go. I don't know why it wasn't locked. So here, and then we go down to get to where the rest of you are. Grab Stiff Steve, and that was that. And why does she not stay on top? There, she'll just stick out a bit. Top group. Okay, grab the bunch of you, copy, and then we go to the bazaar. And get rid of the old ones and paste the new ones. Alright. So, just gonna get you guys sorted a little.
I'll tell Stiff Steve to keep his eyes open for anything. Anything kind of like him. So where it's like mysterious or weird or just dark.
Okay.
Whether it be books or anything that catches his eye that's off-putting, strange.
Alright. Let's see. There are no lights in here.
That's okay, I got my drift globe.
Any lights that there were have actually busted some time ago. So let's reset. You guys do hear a ruckus as you're coming in, though. There's this large market hall. It is covered over, but the front and back are just wide open. So it's just a pair of walls and a roof. So this large market hall is sitting down here. Faded pennants are hanging above the entrance, frozen stiff, and there is a loud clatter resounding from within the hall.
Does it just sound like something's being dropped? Or there's
like something is breaking stuff.
or like something's pissed off, eh?
Yeah, something big.
Just give me a second here. I'll get Stiff Steve to take a rock and just throw it as far as he can, way away from us.
All right, you do.
We just want to go to the silk shop, guys.
And stuff keeps breaking.
Are you guys ready to get into a fight?
I mean, you don't have to get into a fight.
Can we see what is breaking things without disturbing it, I guess?
Currently, no. It sounds like it's at the far end of the hall.
Well, I'm curious enough to start approaching it.
Okay.
Let's do some stealth, guys. So, I guess it should be able to see my drift globe anyway, though, right?
Probably could, yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna stealth anyway, so I'll put the drift globe not right in front of us or right by us, where it'll be off to the side, so we're kind of still half into the shadows of it. So that if it does come, it'll, you can hardly see us. Can I do that with the drift globe? I imagine I can good at.
You can move it to a spot that's further away from you, and then, stay in an area.
Yeah, we'll move it further away so it almost looks like we can hardly, we'll be kind of in the dark. Maybe move it closer towards the sounds.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
No
We're
worries.
gonna get into a fight.
I always put it in front of us. So it lights up the area behind us, or in front of us, and then
Yeah, well,
we
that's
are
well.
sitting in the dim light of
Okay.
Nothing.
the super
So
darkness.
in that case,
of the
we'll
winter.
go like that.
I attack the darkness.
Attack that darkness you do. Oh, apparently I didn't lock a whole bunch of stuff.
We decided to pick up the market and bring it with us.
Yeah.
The market's still and bring it with us, yeah.
Lock.
Is it like a little hot dog stand? We wield it with us?
Almost. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. So you guys start moving forward. The market stalls, as you're moving past them, they're trashed. Mostly from the crash. Any wares they had are broken. The thing that you hear crashing about does enter the light. It is a big metal thing with a huge sword with no head.
It's an iron golem with no head.
Oh, it's looking for its head, eh?
You, Iggy, you do remember, actually all of you remember, except for Lilith, seeing a giant iron golem head within the glacier.
Fun.
So
Should we go get it and put it back on?
it may have lost its head.
We couldn't lift it.
Nope. And what would you guys like to do? It seems like it may be hostile, only in that it's just running amok because it doesn't have a head.
Let's leave it alone.
I don't know, like, there's nothing of value here. He's destroyed it all. Why antagonize him?
We could help him.
Well, he's not really. They're mindless constructs, though.
As Critman shakes his head as he hears Deckard say, I'd be like, "What? Out of everyone, you're the one to say that?"
Yeah, but look at the poor guy. He's giant and he's missing his head.
He has no mind,
Like-
though. He's a
Yeah,
golem.
Because it's in his head.
Golems are
Look-
useless. Well, not useless. They're not sentient.
Maybe does this one look like it's different, or is it just a crazy old big robot?
It's just a crazy old big robot swinging its sword around.
I'll look to Kadavix and be like, "Could you control that if we found its head?"
Absolutely not. It would
So
only
it's not
respond
worth
to
it.
its creator, and I am not its creator.
Hmm.
Then it is pointless. Then
Very
Alright, let's
likely.
just go. Do we see anything like that? Anything in the area that it's crashing up that looks like it might be kind of good to just try to sneak by and grab something?
Everything seems either destroyed by the fall, destroyed by the golem, or so old that it's fallen apart.
Yeah, okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to
You
take
got
a
some
chance.
balls, my friend.
I do have two giant balls.
That's
So
two giant pearls.
I do have two giant pearls. I don't think that'll help us. Although I do have some ball bearings, I think. I might be able to throw those under its feet.
I'll,
And then
uh,
just keep
Wow, it
slipping.
falls.
They just keep falling all over the place because it wouldn't be able to see them, right?
I wonder if it notices sound.
Well,
You did
Let's,
throw a rock and it didn't seem to change what it was doing.
Oh, so it has no idea. It's just
It
random.
hears it, yeah.
Yeah.
It just can't hear or see. It's deaf.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
it's dumb and
see
blind.
written on its back Helen Keller. That must be ancient Nephrese or something.
Well, we could, if you tap it on its shoulder, I'm sure it could understand you in a certain way, right?
Yeah, it'll whip around and chop your fucking face in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
All
that's
right.
9,000 pounds of fucking iron there, right?
I think I'm
Some.
pretty much done with this. So let's go.
Okay. So heading to the Hall of Silk.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All
Go.
right. So to the Hall of Silk. Delete those and paste. Goes where my cursor is instead of center of where I am. Center of the player screen. That's a feature request I should do. Okay, so this place is lit up. This place is lit right the hell up. Give me a moment while I turn on the interior lights because you can see through the windows pretty easily. So I'm going to hit shine through fog, which should get yes. Okay. So Oh, wrong one. Hollow Silk 14. Silken drapes hang from the walls of this storefront, their surfaces swirling with illusory images of dragon's fire and twinkling star fields. A group of emotionless figures stand guard outside, looking for all the world like frozen statues.
What's standing outside look like statues?
A
just-
bunch of those Magan, the constructs.
Oh.
Do they look active?
Yeah.
They're currently just staring. Don't seem to be doing anything.
Be like, look to Cadavis, be like, you know that. Do they bite?
He says, as long as we don't steal, they will be fine.
How expensive is the silk here?
Not cheap.
Well,
They don't take bills, do they?
No. We used coin currency. Gold.
most of what we have on
I
us
have-
should be coin, but
I have giant gold and silver coins. An unspecified weight.
An unspecified weight, but they are giant, so yeah. Okay, so this is what you see. If you want to enter, you can.
I do.
Okay. You get up to the doors. They are glass doors, and they slide open as you step up to them.
Oh,
Oh,
fancy.
there are more of these guys. Hey, what happened to the dude we made?
He got blown up.
Did he?
That's usually
Boy,
what happens.
he didn't last long. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Wait, I get hit points back, don't I?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You get hit points every hour, right? Or is it every minute?
I had to give some up to make him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You would get those back.
Looks like I already got him back. Okay.
So who else is going in?
I'll go in.
Okay.
Go in, just look around.
Sure, I'll
Alright.
just follow. I'm not really too interested in it.
Alright.
I'm just hearing like the Wii Shop music in my head right now.
It's yeah. You go inside, the door opens, there is a bing bong, and there is some very quiet music playing. Like elevator music.
It's probably the cleanest place in here.
Yeah.
It is clean. The robed Magan are going around and they are cleaning. They're just constantly cleaning. One of them is kind of stuck in a loop. There's a one of the displays is the leg is broken, so it's on a corner, or it's off to the side, so it puts something on and it rolls off, and then it picks it up, folds it, puts it on, and it falls off. So he's stuck in the loop, and the rest are just they'll sweep, they'll mop, whatever.
Is there like a board with a price on it or anything?
There is not. Good night.
Can I?
Good night.
So let me see. There are crystal mannequins draped in finery encircling an empty pedestal, which is not quite how I entered it, but that's basically what you're seeing on one of these central ones here. And let's see. An illusion of a magnificently dressed human flickers to life and introduces itself in Netherese. Something Mixil. And
I'm gonna
Ash.
try. I'm gonna try Dwarvish because that's an old language and see if it answers.
okay, it
Uh,
takes a moment, and then its form whoop, down into a dwarf, and speaks in Dwarvish to you.
And then I'll say common. You got common. Get some common going.
It doesn't seem to understand,
All right.
and
okay.
says, "Myself, I am Silksmith Mixil. Welcome to the Hall of Silk."
I do
we don't-
understand Dwarvish. All right. So
Oh,
I
you just melon.
He
Who doesn't?
I think there's one person who doesn't. Yeah, Critman's the only one.
I don't.
I'm gonna try
Um,
Draconic too.
he-
See if it knows
Yeah,
Draconic.
I was gonna be like,
Yeah.
I was just gonna be.
you speak in Draconic, and he whoop, up into a dragon. Actually, into a small dragon, and speaks to you as a small dragon.
What if I speak in Undercommon?
Undercommon, it doesn't seem to understand.
How about Deep Speech?
Deep speech, it
just talk to it in
changes-
Dwarvish.
changes into the human, but it doesn't look right. Kind of like Stiff Steve, it just doesn't look right. There's something off about it. But it speaks in deep
Ew.
speech.
Cool.
In Primary, I'm gonna say, why do you gotta make things weird? Just completely. Sorry, hold on. Did I pick? No, sorry. Celestial, not Primordial.
That it can do as well. It becomes an angel, wings and all.
I just look impressed with him, like, damn.
Pretty good.
So it starts to explain the robe making process, how the spiders have been trained to weave the silk and then to actually make it into the robes. And he gestures up, and you see there are 4 large spiders, blue and white spiders, that are in the rafters of the building, just constantly weaving silk.
I'm gonna say, do you take trade?
We do not take trade, but if you would like
What about-
one of our great silken robes, that would be 250 crowns.
What about
you
this?
take
or
these
equivalent.
these 2 giant pearls.
I have this cloak of many fashions.
Unfortunately, we do not accept trade. 250 crowns or equivalent gold.
I like shuffle my big chest. How about silver?
We do accept silver.
Excellent.
2,500.
Yeah.
What do you have in a really fancy scarf?
Oh shit! I got like a shit ton of gold.
Yeah,
He
that's not actual
says
gold, though.
Yeah, it
a
is.
scarf would
Oh, is
be
Yeah.
specially made, 100 gold.
It was the gold we picked up.
You take black ice?
I got enough gold.
I
if
do
you
not
guys
know
want.
what black ice is.
Oh, show him some.
Kadavix actually speaks up and says, "That's probably not a good idea to be handling that."
Well, I had some in my head, so.
That's
using it
probably
for
even
lots of
worse.
I'll put down 300.
How do you think I got this scar? And I'll show him.
350 gold. So you're buying
Yeah.
one robe and the scarf.
One scarf, yeah.
Okay, both for yourself or for the two of them?
I'll buy it for the other guys.
What about
Okay.
a pair of silk underwear?
I'm going to buy a scarf, but
I
it's
just
for
bought
my
you
cat.
the scarf.
I'll take a scarf.
For the-
But I'd like to know about a pair of.
I got
of-
tons of money, Deckard.
Oh, you,
Oh, okay, cool.
I'd like
So,
to ask him for a pair of silk tidy whities.
250 for that.
Is that like the spiritual one with the trapdoor in the back?
No, this is just like totally
Regular tidy whities. He gestures, and one of the Demos Magan comes over and starts doing measurements of you to get the perfect tidy whitey.
How much is a giant gold coin worth? I don't even. It says coins. We never decided how many I still have though.
I'd say each one is worth probably 50 each.
101 giant gold coin.
Okay.
Is this acceptable?
He says that is acceptable trade. Acceptable payment. And one of the Megan comes over and rings you up. It's got
Perfect.
a cash machine and everything. Just
Now they take me like behind a little.
Yep.
I don't know, like a little thing so I could drop my pants and get my butt
Yep.
measured.
everything is measured. It's invasive.
They're measuring your inside leg. That's what they're doing.
Your inseam.
Measuring my chota.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch Are You Being Served?
Oh yeah, long time ago, but yeah.
Inside leg, yeah. Anyway, I'm all done with this place, so I'm gonna
Alright.
walk out.
I'm actually gonna pop one of these out just so that Lilith, you can see what these spiders look like.
Are you gonna steal one of
I'm
those?
gonna say, how much for a baby spider?
I'm not gonna steal a baby spider. I'm just gonna, you know,
Would you
admire
buy
it.
one?
Says these
Are they
spiders are
available
not for sale.
purchase?
Specially trained, they are not for sale.
Not
So
even
sorry, how
to
much did you say?
Davix?
No, not even for a high necromancer. What was that, Cryptman?
Ooh,
So sorry, how much did you say it was for a nice set of robes?
Robes is 250.
Okay.
I think I bought you it already.
Yep, he Deckard paid
Oh.
for you.
Oh, for
Actually-
everyone or just for
No,
himself?
I bought a robe and a scarf, and so I gave you. You can have the robe.
Oh,
And then
okay.
if Lilith didn't want the scarf, so you can have the scarf. Well, I put the scarf in my inventory.
actually, since I'm immune to cold right now, could I get like a pair of like silk shorts? And
Yeah.
like a Hawaiian silk shirt made too.
How
much is
yeah,
that?
I'd say together they would come to 250.
All right. Do I have enough giant gold and silver coins?
I'd say yes. The size of them, you've got just enough.
All right, I'm gonna delete that.
All right.
Damn, I look so good right now. I didn't have quite enough to get my sandals though.
You need silk sandals.
I had
And a
my
fanny pack.
scarf specially made, and I went outside and I tied it around Nudicrous's neck like a beautiful little bandana, and it has
Oh, pretty cool.
what's it called, like sewed into it.
Okay.
Oh, like monographed or whatever. Oh, you know what I do need since I'm old? I need the socks that go up just about to my knees, and then I'll wear the socks and the sandals at the same time.
25.
And I need a fanny pack.
Fanny pack's a little much.
You're just a Hawaiian tourist.
The fanny pack,
I don't have
the fanny pack is out of their specialization.
No, they don't take my Amex, my Boldex, I guess. They don't take
His fanny
Boldex.
pack is just a belt with his bag of holding in front.
I could just
Yeah.
bring the bag of holding to be a fanny pack of holding.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I won't get. I'll keep my regular boots. I don't have sandals. It'd be too hard to run away from monsters.
Yeah. Flip flops, just flop, flop. That would slow you down a bit.
It's probably the most comfortable pair of underwear Iggy's ever had.
Yeah. And they're made from this silk, so they've got some interesting designs on them. Whichever
Go, hey, look at this, guys. Look how
whichever
well tailored
illusory
this is.
design you want it to have, that's what it's got.
It makes my ass look amazing. Just all that support I need.
Critman
Doing
muses to
cat.
himself. I may have to return here for one of these spiders.
Jesus. Well, should we head out? I think we
Enjoys
should
the
head out.
luxurious robes.
Beautiful.
All right.
Just gonna be a whole bunch of like flowers and stuff on the shirt, I think.
Okay. Alrighty, and where to next? Sorry,
Well,
I need to...
let's get out of this place and
We should have got some ascots, you guys.
right. That'd be way better.
I need to add a bookmark here. Y00 map. There. That way I can get here and turn off fog. Okay. So, you've got the fallen tower, a broken down building are the two closest ones.
Let's
Fallen
go to
tower,
the,
broken building, and then you've got the campus over here.
let's go into that broken building.
I
Okay,
think a lot of people, want to get to the campus, so let's go to.
campus and
campus like Hogwarts?
library is over here as well.
I'm surprised Decker's not dragging us to the library.
I didn't even notice the library yet. I don't think. I'm
All
just
right.
kind of
We'll go
mindlessly
through.
going.
We'll go through.
But
the
I will.
building.
Okay,
Let's go to the broken building, then the library.
all
I
right.
was gonna say that broken library, or the campus and then the library.
So
I'm gonna
the-
take a quick look around.
Okay.
Is there a skull following us?
There is not, but you do see a very strange thing. You see an eyeball about the size of a person, which is surrounded in metal plates.
An eyeball the size of a person.
What in the fuck is that?
So
Do we
it's
all
got
see it, or are you
a
pointing
plate.
it out?
They're like kind of bent triangular plates that just go around it in a kind of like an armor that's armoring everything except for the a bit of the white and the iris and pupil.
Arcana
Pupil
check.
is a weird kind of shape. It's kind of amorphous, and
Brad,
it
this
is
Terraria.
it is watching you guys. The eye is kind of
Arcana.
watery, like watery.
Are you like? Did you tell us that this thing's following us, or is it?
No, I just saw it. You might look. You might, if you're paying attention to it, you might see me go, whoa. Arcana,
Go for it.
28.
Ooh, yeah, that's just barely high enough to get it. You have heard of creatures called Nexus Observers. They show up at important places and times shortly before something big happens to observe. They're
See,
harmless unless attacked, and just watch.
do not attack that. So this is like the Watcher from Marvel, basically.
Basically, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, that's a Nexus Observer. I like literally saw like 2 sentences in a book in Baldur's Gate about one of these things.
Yeah. They're
Well,
usually, there's not much written about them because usually the people who see them die because they're in the middle of what's happening.
I'm gonna say, man, Guys, usually there's not much written about these because the people who see them die. And I'm going to point them out. You want to take a look?
I'll step aside and be like, well, we did just talk about traveling several thousand years into the past to prevent a god from being corrupted. So,
I suppose that
I don't have much hope for our future here.
Well, I've lived a long life, so I feel pretty good right now.
Just like put my hand on his shoulder. just that blunt like realization talk. Yep, we're probably gonna die.
Sucks to be you young whippersnappers.
All
Well,
right.
let's just keep going.
So,
anyway.
heading to.
Now, is it following us?
It's not specifically following you. It's kind of watching you guys right now. But once you get far enough away, it kind of floats over to another area and starts watching something else, or it will float up just outside the energy dome and look through a window.
Okay, I breathe a little sigh of relief then.
Yeah. It's kind of anything in the city, it's watching. So you know there are other things here, but you already knew that anyway because you've run into a bunch of them.
All right, what was this thing called again? Sorry.
Nexus Observer.
Crazy. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll.
Thank Monty
following
Cook
everyone else.
Games. They make some cool shit. All right.
Wonder what would happen if I shot it.
Do it.
It would have attacked.
What's it CR? What's it CR?
I think it's kind of middling. It's not too strong, but it's not a pushover. It's kind of like, I think the best way to describe it is like a beholder with only one eye ray.
Still not good.
Yeah. One eye ray and no mouth. So, you guys get to a, where is this?
Are we going to the library or the ruin first, right?
Let's go to the
The
ruin first.
ruin. And actually, yeah, give me a moment. I've got to find the actual thing, because it's because of our good friend Dan that this is different than the place that it was before.
Now, Archmage C. If we go to the school, did you and your sweetheart go to school together?
He says, yes, we did. It's where we met.
Are we going to see like a class of whatever? Like, picture of them?
Probably, yeah. Okay, change of venue, that's what it is. So, okay. So, this is a crumbled tower, a portion of a crumbled tower, engraved with interlocking circles of stone. Yeah, sorry, I keep I keep having to look back because I've got like 5 friggin' things open right now. Okay, that's where the other one is. Okay. I just had to check where I was. So some light is, yeah, yellow light is spilling out of one of the windows. The only window, actually. And the faint sound of brooms brushing on stonework drifts through the broken doors.
So someone's trying to clean up.
Possibly.
Krypton, get up in there.
What?
Get up in there. Check that out. See what's going on. You like to.
Why don't we send Lilith? She can be very sneaky.
Krypton out of
She's a
the.
chameleon now. For some reason, I think that she has advantage on sneaking.
I do on stealth, yes.
Oh, you might as well.
I can
Do it.
try.
Does she
Yeah.
turn like a weird gray to like meld into the stone?
Yeah, other than clothes that she's wearing, but I don't know how much she really needs to wear as a lizard.
Pretty cold though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We get some ambient heat because I busted the heat stone out of that one wall now,
Yeah.
which is good because I was running out of coal.
I didn't do very good on my stealth check.
So remember, if you've got advantage, you roll twice and take the higher.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Ooh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
16.
Even better. There you
Okay.
go.
So, you sneak through the first door and then come on to the second one, which you can open pretty surreptitiously and look in. Glowing orbs are set into the walls of this 30-foot diameter circular chamber. 4 giant hands made of shimmering force hover in the center of the room, guarding a tiny ornamental tower perched on a pedestal. There are also a few animated brooms that are just sweeping mindlessly.
I'm just gonna turn to Deckard and say, I ain't doing no more plays with you.
This doesn't. This just looks like something we can steal.
I'm just saying.
Fair enough. I know I fucked up the last 2. I almost died a couple times.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's just check it out.
What are the hands made out of again?
Shimmering force.
What does that mean? They're just like.
Are they big?
They are big. You guys have seen them before.
They're
You
Like
fought
Big
some of them
B?
before.
It's bees.
Big
hands.
B-ish?
Big B-ish, yes.
Not little B-ish.
Not little B-ish. Big B-ish.
Do you think we could dispel them? Can you do that?
I believe you
line up.
tried before.
And it didn't work.
It did
There's
not
a lot of
work.
them.
They are a type of construct, not the actual spell. They're someone took the spell and made it into a creature. There are 4 of them around that.
And
Am
so that little tower. Sorry, but Lilith, go ahead.
Am I able to see like what that little tower is? Like, do I
It
know
looks
if
like a
it's,
model of some sort.
Would I be able to do a history check, see if I knew anything about it, or an Arcana?
Not without getting in there. You'd have to actually get close to see. It's a little
Is it
distance
like a little,
away.
almost like a little mansion, maybe?
No, tower.
So it's not magnificent in any way.
Not at all. No.
Tower.
Do the hands look hostile?
Not currently.
Because we haven't stolen anything yet, eh? Does this place look like a museum or something like that, or?
No, it's only got a single thing in it.
Brad,
Yep.
if I use my cloak of displacement, could I make it seem as if I'm still in the doorway, but walk closer to where the tower is?
I'd say you could get about 10 feet closer, but that's about it, and you'd still be a little ways away. You'd be too far to really get a good look at.
Can I look? Can I look in there?
What is that cloak of displacement?
Yeah, if you don't want to be spotted, you'll have to do a stealth check, but yeah.
What is that?
I'll let
cloak of
myself. I'm
displacement
just gonna
do?
look in there. I don't think they're gonna
I'll
do
do that.
anything unless we actually tried it.
Okay.
That's something.
Are you going to go in or just look in?
I'll stay outside the doorway for now.
Okay.
But
You
I'll open the door so I can see it.
peek around, open
I
the door and peek around. Yeah, you're seeing the same thing.
Is it perhaps an adamantine tower in the center?
It doesn't look like it's made out of metal. Looks like the
Like-
same stone that the rest of the place is, but it's obviously a separate piece from the pedestal.
Does it look
So-
like that it could perhaps turn into some sort of instant fortress?
Possible?
I've got a plan, guys. Does anybody have any like illusionary magic where they can make a copy of that tower and put it right where it is? Because we could have somebody.
Indiana
do it right
Jones
then.
here?
Yeah, where they go and put like a cloak over it and move it, and it'd still be there afterwards, right? Like, because they do the illusion.
Hmm.
I actually have
Pretty
invisibility.
ballsy.
So if you could do invisibility and go there, and then somebody could cast the illusionary spell on it, so it looks like it's there, and you could just literally quickly pull it off and put it like hide it in your cloak or whatever, so it's invisible, and walk right out. I think it's a great plan. Let's do it.
Static. I'll pull out. I don't know. What do I have?
'Cause we
in my
should
back?
still have like an illusionary spell.
How heavy does that look?
You're not too sure, but made of the stone, you'd probably say 10, 15 pounds.
Oh, so
Well, I just pull out like a, I don't know, what copper bill, and I'll use my magical tinkering, and I can do a static. Let's see. Reduce flight. I can do a static visual effect. Does that
Okay.
mean I can do like a picture of it?
Yeah.
That's the best I can do. I don't think this works.
Yeah. Look, it's probably weighted.
Hmm.
I'll look. Well, we have our what's his nuts?
Oh,
Cannabix.
Mr. C.
E. Does he know what this tower is? Does this?
You ask him and he says, I haven't been in here. I mean, it's a city, but that appears to be some sort of portal key.
a portal key.
Oh,
Likely, if you touch it, you'll be transported somewhere else within
for
the
some
city.
reason that. Oh, I thought it was Darren's instant fortress.
If I got Stiff Steve to touch it, would he be able to tell me? Would I know where he is?
No.
Give or take?
What
I
do
think
you
the
believe
best
of
you would
hand?
know is that he's somewhere in the entire world.
Yeah.
Might not
Oh
be
my god!
if we don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I just realized something here.
Hmm.
I have the spell Tracer. When you cast a spell as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, 8 hours, I can fire a tiny invisible beacon from a piece of ammunition. Now, if the target is hit, it's called Tracer. So, to warm to the touch, it points the direction of the target as long as the target is on the same plane of existence as you. If we did that, I shot him with the Tracer, we would actually know where to go.
What if this ends up in what's his face's like castle or tower?
That's okay, because
Sucks to
Stiff
be
Steve,
Steve.
all I need is another body, and then I can get another Stiff Steve.
Yeah,
That would
but
be
what of the
wild.
hands?
Could like sneak into his.
We'll just get him to do a straight up bull run at it. So you
So I
shoot
think
him
the
and he
hands
just.
can. Can the hands
Or-
fit through the door?
The hands could not fit through this door, no.
I think you should shoot
Well-
it with a tracer. That sounds like a good idea.
Can we throw a grappling hook in there and then just try to pull it out?
Sure.
Because he can't get us through the door, right? So, do I have a grappling hook still?
Making assumptions like that when it comes to magic, I feel like might be a mistake.
So, what do you guys figure?
What's she gonna
I-
do?
Tracer bullet.
Using a grappling hook.
Where it
That
goes.
reminds me of when my barbarian ruined that puzzle for Brad.
I don't even remember that.
Just some statue puzzle, and I just ripped it out of the floor.
Oh. Well, I'm a more experienced DM now. It wouldn't be ruining it anymore. It would be a different way to do it.
Yeah, that's what you did. It was a different way, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Because you're like, if you would have just went up there and pressed the button or something, and then it
Yeah.
was very easy.
Yeah.
We spent half an hour ripping it off of the
Yeah.
Well, let's get Stiff Steve to just go in there and see if they're gonna get. He'll walk slowly towards it and see if it'll get hostile.
Okay.
But I'm
Wait,
gonna
should I
also
shoot him?
first though we're gonna tie a rope around him, his body, and I'm gonna give Kripman the other end. And
Okay.
then say if there's trouble, you just yank him out of there.
That's... Why?
Well, because I don't want him to die, and he might try to actually grab onto that thing. And see if we can actually pull him out before he gets annihilated. All right, he's walking in.
Okay. He takes a step in, and all of the hands immediately become hostile and start moving toward him.
Okay, he's gonna step back out.
He steps back out, and they go back to their original positions.
Hey,
We do
Lilith,
with
you,
the
you wanna-
Homer and like Australia thing, like I'm in America, I'm in Australia, back and forth.
can we see if they see if it's all about seeing? Like if we do an invisibility thing. I wonder.
I
if
don't
they'd be
think
able-
hands have eyes.
they might.
Also realize
I
I
know.
can't use my spell without a certain, like an
The hills
eyelash
have eyes.
or something. So can't
You
use
have
it.
a druidic focus, so unless it says it consumes, you're fine.
I'm assuming they have some sort of like blind sight or something.
Assumedly, I'd just be like, why are we messing with a portal that we don't know where it goes? We have our task almost complete. We only require 2 more rites to conquer the tower.
You know,
Suppose
if
that's true.
I had 2 things that I could do Misty Step twice, I do. I have that. I wonder if I'd be able to Misty Step over to it, grab it, and Misty Step back out.
But you're just gonna be
20.
transported. You can't grab it.
Wait, what if I put something on top?
Why don't we go to the library, Deckard?
Okay, I like the library. Well, I'll find a book about this, and then we'll figure it
Or
out.
the college.
Oh,
the college is before the library.
You guys
I
went
could've prepared
to.
haste.
Idea? Because then at least Iggy can see
Uh-huh.
where it goes. Because he could probably shoot before, like from the doorway,
I
before
can
the.
just shoot him in the back right now. Yeah, I got 8 hours of this tracer round.
Yeah.
Just, yep. It sounds like you just want to shoot him in the back.
Well, you know, I've never used this spell before.
And then you could
Uh,
just get him to bull run in and touch the thing.
How far away is it? 5, 10, 20,
Oh, I
25.
thought you were
Oh,
just shoot
I
the
couldn't
bullet.
make it in a turn. Oh wait, if I just took it, man. Was it take an action to touch it?
No, it's free action to touch.
I'm just gonna look at him, but why? Like, why would you go?
Science.
Yeah.
This is why it takes us forever to do anything.
Yeah.
Let's make up our mind. We're running out of time. All right, get your thing ready. Shoot Stiff Steve, and he's gonna start running.
Okay.
Are we actually gonna do it?
Just do it. We're doing
Okay.
it.
All right, I'll shoot him in the
Yeah.
back.
Roll me damage.
And
Wait.
he, And Stiff Steve is
Oh,
going.
you're lucky I got lowest damage. 7 piercing.
All right.
And Stiff Steve is running
Okay.
his ass off.
He runs. He can get there before they act. And he touches the tower and disappears. Iggy, you, as soon as he touches it, Iggy, you feel him. You see, well, however your tracer works, he goes up and then he disappears.
So if he's on the same plane of existence,
He is not.
there'll be a... Oh,
Well,
he's not
Brad,
here.
could I have, before he disappeared, could I have just said to him, if he does go somewhere else and it's in, let's say, a place that's got lots of fancy stuff in there, grab whatever you can, touch the thing, and then run back as fast
Okay.
as you can.
He doesn't come back.
He doesn't come back.
No.
Well, fuck. Do I know that he's dead? Or
Possibly. You
So I
don't
might
know
have to
when
take
he
another
dies. You don't feel it when he dies.
Okay, well, I'll be like, well, shit, guys, I'm gonna need another Stiff Steve. Let's go in and check out that the library.
The library. Okay. So I just want to go. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I just want to check.
Just keep a mental note of where that is, just in case things really go tits up.
Yeah, the escape plan.
So yes, library was the closest. Okay.
I was like 50-50 running in there with Iggy.
That would have been fun.
That would have led to something interesting, I'm sure.
Something would have happened.
Iggy, you should totally go do it. Just do
I
it.
already got trapped in something once.
Just do it. Excuse me.
If he would have been on the same plane, I would have. But since he just disappeared to wherever the fuck.
Maybe that's just because he wasn't actually alive. Right? You ever think about
That's not a better solution here.
No. It's not how my spell works. He's not here anymore.
All right.
Could be a demi-plane. Could be just an entirely different plane. I speculate that he's in some sort of a demi-plane prison.
Why would they be guarding a prison?
So you can't
Obviously,
get out of
he-
it?
Obviously, he can't get out, right? So why would they be guarding it? So it must be going to someplace fancy.
So, we will be calling it right away, but we'll start with this box text. This colossal building has many lofty turrets in a state of disrepair, the ground below littered with their rubble. A giant-sized door at the base of the structure stands slightly ajar. So I should do that for you guys. Slightly ajar. And for next time, we will turn the fog on. And I assume you're keeping this slightly ahead. So that doesn't look like it's got the... Oh, now it's lighting through fog. It's taken a little while to figure it out. Okay, so that's where we will call it for today. Because we're 3 minutes from 9. So, let's, do you want to go back into some Arcana Forge?
Sure. We'll do our Arcana Forge. 'Cause we are an Arcana Forge affiliate. And you guys should probably hear about Arcana Forge. So go check out Arcana Forge at arcanaforge.com. Sure that's it.
Yep.
ARKENFORGE.com. And you can check all about their master toolkit for the fancy or sci-fi. And you can add $5 off that toolkit with the code word mushroom tips. And if you're going to be doing that, you might as well take advantage of the 14-day free trial. And, check it out, see what it is, and then use the $5 off with the code word mushroom tips. It's a one-time payment, no subscription fee, it's fully offline. It can be installed on an unlimited number of devices with one purchase. It's easy to import and manage your own content, and with that content that you're doing, it's got a full commercial license so you can export those maps and and you don't have to pay Wizards of the West Coast or anything like that. Unless you make over $750,000. It's easy to import and manage your own content. You can build fully animated maps with real-time lighting. You can hook up a TV or projector and play in person. You can manage your campaign with a linkable note system. Set the scene with immersive audio, and it's touchscreen compatible also, so you can use physical minis if you want to. Because I think that would be badass. Who doesn't like that physical mini?
Yeah.
Anyway, use that code word Mushroom Tips, all one word, for $5 off the Master Tool Kit on either the Fantasy or Sci-Fi Starter Pack. Take advantage of that 14-day free trial as well. And if we got time, maybe I'll look up one more. Does anybody have
for another dad joke?
I gotta find it. Hold on, guys. I should have fucking paid attention. Pardon my language. I wasn't paying attention to where we were. Here you go. Nope, that's the one I just read. I built a model of Mount Everest, and my son asked, "Is it to scale?" And I replied, "No, it's to look at." I just saw 10 ants frantically running around my kitchen. I felt so bad that I built them a small house. Now I'm their landlord, and I collect rent from my 10 ants.
This is like, hi, hungry, I'm dad.
Yeah.
We'll do one more.
Okay.
Did you hear the one about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. Alright, check out Arkham Forge, because it's no joke, guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
ArkhamForge.com.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Arkham Forge. Fuck yeah.
And like I said at the top of the game, they are having their newest public release coming tomorrow. So
check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's got a much flashier user interface than the current public version. I've been using the beta for a while, and it's quite an upgrade from the last one.
Hell yeah.
They're putting a lot of work into it. The animations are pretty cool.
They are constantly working on it. It's crazy, because some days the dev he'll go through 10 or 15 patches in a single day, because he's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna type a whole shitload of code and upgrade a whole shitload of stuff. And then sometimes it's a few days between, but that's because he's, I'm pretty sure he's got his own day job still. He's
For
not.
a beta, it's pretty stable too.
It is, yeah.
We've had about like
three or four crashes.
And how many? Like what
We're on
what
65.
episode are we on? Yeah.
Plus
And
the
65
plus the couple
for multi hours.
Yeah, there were 2-3 one shots that we did as well that were all good as well. So yeah. But we will
So
call
that's
it.
like that's only like 3 or 4 issues in like 210 hours. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty great.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
So there you go, guys. Check it out. Try it out.
exactly.
Pull it out. Mushroom Tips. All one word.
All right.
Yes.
So we will say goodbye there. And yeah, have a good week.
Yeah, take care.
All right.